Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
Good morning and welcome back to another episode of the Chad Smith Podcast. My name is Chad Smith and today is March 22nd, 2022, and I'm joined as always by my loyal co-hosts from California. Please welcome back to the show, Sonny Conway and Spooky Morales.
Yay, good morning.
Good morning, fellas.
How's it going, guys?
What's up, everybody?
It's going good so far, man. Got a lot of people in the chat right now. Good morning to Ann Palmer and Just Chaos. You guys were here early this morning.
You're ready to go.
We've also got, let's see, Diesel Girl was here early.
Diesel Girl.
Andrew, how's it going, dude? Still got your logo loaded up there, man. Hope you still like that. Unidentified S4, what's going on, Anthony? Good morning, good to see you. Molly Christine, good morning, Molly. Good to see you. I got my mom in here. Good morning, Annie. How's it going? She just celebrated a birthday the other day.
Happy birthday, Ma.
Bigfoot and 9. Good morning, Connor. How's it going, dude? We got Spooky Morales in the house. Enzo, good to see you, dude. Fap, can you do your show any earlier? You and Len are killing me. Oh, I'm sorry, dude. Sorry about that. Chris Mo, good to see you. And I think that's about it. Oh, we got Thin Lizzie Borden. How's it going, Bree? Good to see you this morning.
Good morning.
And Vera Ray just came in. Good morning, Vera. Hey, guys, we've got an awesome guest today. Bobbi is back in the house for the, what is this, the third time? I think this is Bobbi's third time with us. So I'm going to bring Bobbi back up. How's it going, Bobbi? Good morning.
Fabulous. How y'all doing?
Very good.
Good morning.
I'm just smudging, listening away here, you know.
Just getting ready.
Cleansing my energy.
Awesome. Yeah, we were just talking about your set. I like all your new cards that you got hanging up back there.
Yeah, I'm working on my new studio since I was going to actually pick your brain about cameras later, Chad.
Oh, okay.
Because I want another camera that I can, you know, show what's in front of me and, you know, my lovely Punum here.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, we were just talking about when we were doing cards on Sunday, we were talking about, because StreamYard lets you do more than one camera now. So we were thinking about having like a card holder on the right-hand side over here. And then when you pull a card and put the card there on the holder, just go to like camera 2, camera 1, camera 2.
Oddly enough, I just bought card holders yesterday.
Really?
Yeah, I
there
did.
You go. See? Got the same idea.
See, great minds think alike. What can we say?
So how have you been? It's been a little while.
Oh, busy. Always busy. I'm still working on I've switched to outside because I was working so much in my house when I first got back here. So now I'm working outside. So put in some garden boxes and build a shed, and I'm painting that, and which is really fun because it's like the top of it's like 16 feet up, and I'm not good on ladders.
Me neither.
My legs will be like, I'll get off of them. I go to walk. It's like I've been on a horse for 5 hours. So I'm like, I can't even.
That's how I am too. I can't even I have a hard time even getting off the ladder. Like I can get up like almost to the top step, and then that's it. I start getting shaky, wobbly legs. And
Yeah, I was at Disneyland when I was a kid, and they used to have this. It was the Swiss Family Robinson tree house. I don't know if anybody remembers that thing, but
I do.
You used to go up it, right? And I panicked. I got like halfway up it, and they had to stop and get me out.
Oh my God, that would be me.
I was freaking out because you could see through and stuff. I don't know. Perception. I couldn't deal with it.
Well, at school, they always wanted us to do those ropes courses in the trees, and you wear a harness, and it's just like all about team building and trusting your buddy, and it's like, yeah, but I don't trust the equipment. I don't trust that hook. I don't trust the harness you're putting me on. The rope's gonna snap.
Man, we didn't get nothing fancy. All we had to play with was a parachute for PE. That was it.
Oh, I remember those days too.
Okay, well, I'm so back in the day that we did the what was it? President Kennedy's testing stuff. Do they still even do that?
I don't know.
Bree's funny.
I'm so old. Probably nobody remembers that.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, we used to you had to run, you did all these different, you do this weird thing where you split lines and you jump back and forth and sit-ups and push-ups and all this yada yada bang bang. And I would do pretty good on most of it, but I wouldn't run because the boys would always be in the center of the field going boom, 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 yelling at you and shit. So I just walked.
That sounds like too many calories being burnt for me.
I've never been a runner anyway.
Just never been a runner.
That is something that I thought that would sound completely inappropriate. So I would just stop myself from saying something really weird. You want to hear it? I'll say it anyway.
On this show, you can say it.
I'm a rider, not a runner.
There you go.
Idiot.
I'm a rider, not a runner. You heard it here first, folks. We're getting started early this morning, huh?
Yeah, since I've been up since 6.
Oh yeah, I had a hard night last night because I called in Sunday night, so I was still in my lazy mode. So last night was like my first night back at work. It was just lazy. Then we get told that we're probably getting laid off, so that was cool too.
Oh no!
Like, I love the auto industry. Just gotta love it.
Is that where you work for one of the plants?
I work for a supplier, so we make critical fasteners for a few of the different top brands, but they're having issues with, like, the Japanese earthquake thing happened the other day, so that shut down a bunch of.
Well, since Fukushima, I'm sure they're very gun shy of any slight seismic activity.
Well, you know how we're so short on those microchips for these cars? Well, there's like 2 or 3 of the main companies making microchips down there in Japan that had to shut down because of the power outages and stuff. So,
wow.
Now it's just like, well, we were already short before, now we're even shorter.
Yeah.
So,
well,
that's the auto industry, though.
I heard last night I'm sure it's a reliable source, but I was on TikTok. And there was this guy saying, "Hey, the Russians are going to hack us," and blah 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 blah. And so I madly ran around updating all my. It was
updating everything.
I don't think they meant us like me and you.
I know, and I'm sitting there thinking, "Oh, they're going to attack like the banks and all that shit." I'm going,
yeah.
I'm like, Bobby,
if that's the case, we're going to have to pre-record a couple podcasts first before they do that. Get it out before they can hack us.
I'm so techno-challenged. I mean, everything is always, I got to do a lot of figuring out.
Sonny, the Russians got StreamYard, bro.
Yeah. They're using propaganda. Total propaganda.
Yeah. They took down StreamYard.
Too funny. So I went and saw Brian Regan over the weekend. Oh, thank you, diesel girl. Yeah, cool.
So,
I'm figuring out where it needs to be and where I need to be, and I need a better chair because this chair's hard as hell, and so it's working on it.
Yeah, it's all work in progress. That's how the studio is right now. I got stuff everywhere.
Yeah, I was bringing in. Hey, Sonny will like this. Look at this, Sonny. This is one of my prized possessions.
What? That is like a.
What in the world?
Oh, that is pretty cool.
Isn't it neat?
What are those skulls called again? Spooky, you know this.
The color skull, a calavera.
Yeah.
That's it.
Isn't it gorgeous? Love it.
That's
you can
pretty
take
cool.
the girl out of California, but you can't take California out. I'm constantly doing stuff like that. My house is plastered with it.
That's cool.
So there, man.
So last time we talked about the history of tarot, and we went on like the. You have to remind me when there's like a micro and a macro.
Well, major and minor.
Major and minor.
Same diff, yeah. And I did want to add something too, because we did talk about the major arcana, and what I was giving you guys was very simplified descriptions of the meanings, because they're actually so complex, really, because you have to take in the big picture and see what's beside, what's this, what's that. And some spreads you're looking up and down and across and trying, so it just all depends. So I do want you to understand that I'm giving you a very simplified kind of, the Idiot's Guide to Tarot. And nobody's an idiot out there. I didn't
Hey,
say
that's fine.
Perfect,
I'm an idiot,
bro.
so
Shit,
perfect for
you
me.
guys are idiots. So we covered the major arcana, which is the big life blow up deals. And so today I was going to talk about the minor arcana.
Awesome.
And the minor arcana is very similar to a regular deck of cards because there's 4 suits. They just have 1 extra card per suit. They come with, it starts with ace, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then you have pages, knights, queens, and kings. And that covers every suit. And the first suit, I guess, and I pulled out just the cup suits, and then I got 2 different sets here to show you the vast difference. And I also wanted to say, because this was something else I thought I should say, that tarot readers, most are very intuitive. I read intuitively. So I'm not absolutely looking at a card and going, that's dead set in concrete,
Yeah.
I get messages, I get the feelings, and most do. I mean, you can listen to many tarot readers about the same time frame or for your sign or whatever, and you'll have similar but very different readings because we're all very different. We all approach it very different. I have this one gal I've watched for years and I love her to death, but damn, somebody's always dying, going to jail, getting in a car wreck. I mean, she's just gloom and doom, but I do like to see how she processes. And then you got Happy Flower, Miss Sunshine. I have another one I watch, and everything's just gorgeous all the time. And she's like, that. And I'm like, okay. So I'm more, I think, middle ground. I try to be, more realistic about it,
Yeah. I think you are for sure. Yeah. When I see you do readings, I see that if you're getting a feeling where they need to make some changes, you don't hold back and you don't just everything's going to be fine.
Oh yeah. No, it's about that. It's just a different way to look at something. Or maybe, when people get too wrapped up in things in their life, you tend to, or you can just not see a way out. You get stuck. And so that's what's so good about the tarot, because it can throw out ideas or scenarios or whatever shows up that you may not have reached, you may not have thought. So if it just enhances your thinking process, if it alleviates the stress because you now, you can do one of these, that's the whole point. That's the whole point. And it does always as well. We all have free will. We can take it or leave it. When I do personal readings, I did one recently for a woman that was just exhausting. She had so much going on. And then her dad kept talking to me, which was really interesting. And he came in and was talking and saying that I had to go, hey, your sister, your dad, what's going on with your sister? I mean, he was giving me these messages while I'm trying to do tarot read. So it took me a day to get over it, though. It was so draining. And that's something else people should understand. Tarot readers, I go into this weird mode. You probably guys have seen it, because it's almost like I disengage from the outside world and I go inside, and I'm hearing, I'm feeling, I'm having all these different senses, and I don't know, it's my tarot bubble, I guess. And I'm of all the people I know, which are only about 3 personally, 3 other readers that I know personally, they say the same thing, that they just get in this weird space, and I don't know. There's probably not a technical term for it. I'm sure there isn't.
Just zoned in.
Yeah, absolutely. You open. It's your third eye chakra, which is right in here, and that's where I see things.
Yeah, you can tell when you get zoned in. Like when you're doing readings, you can tell, because I'm always like, "Do you need a break?" You're like, "Nope, I'm in it."
No, it's just
next. Yeah.
No, I'm not stroking out, but I know I do that because I scared somebody one time. They actually thought I was having a stroke.
Oh, geez.
Because I kind of went off on my thing, and I was trying to hear and see, and they're like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah."
I'm just
what's wrong?
Listening to the other side.
Yeah. So anyway, let's go.
Okay.
So the first suit I will tell you is cups. Okay. So cups represent your heart, your emotions, your love. And that is, I'm just looking at my notes because not that I need to, I just want to make sure I write. Cups are your water signs. Okay. So that's Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. And if you were into timing, which I find in tarot, timing is very, very difficult. And besides, I think it goes counterintuitively to the fact that time is a man-made constraint. The universe is just always flowing. So I hate to ever put time. I might say pretty quick or later on, or you don't know yet, but I'm not going to say on, April 30th, you're going to get a big check in the mail or something. I could never do. So anyway, but that's cups. Second suit is the wands. That is your spirit, your drive, ambition, desire, what makes you tick. And that is fire signs. So we're talking Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Okay. And fire, obviously, summertime. Okay. Then we have the swords, which are your thoughts, your mental abilities, powers, all that good stuff. That is your air signs. So air signs are Gemini and Aquarius, which I think it's weird that Aquarius, who is the water bearer, is an air sign, but oh well, go figure. And that is springtime. And then the last one is pentacles or coins, that's your physical world, your job, your money, your home, your health, that kind of stuff. And that is good old earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, which I am a partner of there. And that represents winter. So that's a short little synopsis here.
Okay.
So I'll start with the cards. The beginning of all the suits are the aces. And the aces represent new ideas, new concepts, new beginnings, right? So I'll show you this one. This is your standard Rider-Waite card. There's the Ace of Cups. And then I wanted to show you too, though this is a completely different deck, and how different the decks themselves can be.
Oh, yeah,
This is
that's
called
cool.
this is the Urban Crow one. This one here. I'm so retarded.
Which one?
You see, they basically kind of have the same thing. There's the cup and the water's overflowing and all that. But you see how if you looked at this, and if you were a tarot reader that was so into just interpreting what the cards look like, which I do and don't, depends, that would give you two very different feelings, wouldn't it?
Yeah, one has like fire kind of coming out of the back of the cup, and then the other one has like water droplets.
Yeah. And there's a hand holding that. This cup is it looks like it's in a lily pond or something, And so I do have like tons of decks of tarot cards. And usually on a lot of the readings, like I will try to feel somebody's energy and then pick. I always like to use the Rider-Waite. It's like just the basic, the standard, the bellwether for all the rest, right? But sometimes there's another. I have a Steam Yard, which is a really cool, steampunk one. That's a really neat one. Which occasionally I'll just feel like somebody needs it,
Yeah.
So anyway, we'll move on. I'm getting too wordy here.
No, you're good.
This is the twos. There we go. So here, twos.
Wow,
twos
much different.
Are decisions and choices. Okay. So as you see, the Rider-Waite, look at that. Two people exchanging little cups there, with the lion with the wings flying overhead. And then this one, once again, this one almost looks medical to me, that below the lion with the wings. It does more so on this one than this one, looking like that.
The staff and the heart. And the heart is like an actual heart, not a heart symbol.
Right. See, it's just, the artist that created the deck, how they see it. Okay, threes. Here's your Rider-Waite 3, and here's the Urban Crow deck 3 of Cups. Threes are your creativity, working well with others, that kind of situation. Look at these girls. Could be even like a little bit of a party cup card here.
Yeah.
Look at them. Those girls are having a good time.
They are.
And the crows here, even they're all drinking and doing their thing. So that's the creativity. Fours. Whoops, grab my thing. Are your stability in life. Now and that's, like I said, this is very simplified. I'm just giving you very simplified terms because it's much more complex, but that's the basic meaning, is stability. And once again, you see my shaky damn hands, man.
That's how I get when I get too much caffeine.
I've been up for a long time and whatever.
Everyone here loves you, so you're good.
Fives are change. Okay. So there you see the Rider-Waite. Now they're both dipping their heads the same direction. That's pretty cool.
Oh, there's 3 knocked over and 2 standing up.
Behind. And so change. So if you see this, like on this, you're going to change. Okay, well, it's 5 of Cups. That's your emotions. Well, you're upset. Something's bothering you. There's obviously some kind of change going on, but you need to look and realize that even though 3 cups are spilled, look, there's 2 full ones behind you.
Right,
So,
right.
so all is not lost, is what I would say, like on that card.
Okay.
We go into 6s. 6s are persevering, which is the best way to, the keyword.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people call it the nostalgia card as well. You kind of see this little on the Rider Waite here, the kid holding the cup, offering it to the little girl. For some reason, a lot of people equate this with nostalgia. Once again, it just depends on what's around it, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
So that's
looks like a giving.
Yeah,
Giving
absolutely.
card.
What am I on now? Oh, 7s are experience. So here we go. And if you look, okay, so let's look at, if you look at this one, see how all the cups are filled with something?
Yeah.
Okay. And so this is, 7s are gaining experience in life, and remember how I talked about how it's all about your life path?
Mm-hmm.
So, I'll go back over that. But anyway, here's the 7 for experience. 8s are obstacles, okay? 8s are obstacles. And whoop, there's your 8 of cups. You see here, and these are, if this one, if I was going to say anything, well, it's wanting to walk away from a bad situation. There's obviously some kind of heartache going on, something that you just don't want to deal with anymore.
Yeah.
But with that full moon there, the path is being lit for the guy to walk away. So it's not, I can't ever say anything's really bad,
Mm-hmm.
So we go to 9, and this is milestones and achievements. You're almost there. See, and these are happy people. Look, they got sunshine. This guy's sitting here, look at me. Yay, I'm happy, happy, happy. All my cups. I'm almost complete.
Yeah.
I have had a lot going on for myself.
That crow's like, look at all the stuff I got.
Mm-hmm. Crows collect things.
They do. They absolutely do. 10s, completion, fulfillment. Happy.
You made it.
Yep, absolutely. Absolutely. So that's on the cups, the 10s. And like I said, completion. Then we go to the pages. And the pages are messengers, but they're also new paths you could possibly take because you are getting that message. So they are creators of change, can be. They could be creators of change or even just, confirmation, affirmation. But that's your pages. Page. Then we go to the knights. Knights are action, like a knight would be, charging in, doing their thing. So the Knight of Cups there, he's prancing in on his little white horse. He's coming in to give somebody a big old smoochie. That's what he's about. Queens are nurture, patience, kindness. So there's your queen, the Queen of Cups. See how she's really focused on that chalice. Isn't that a weird looking thing too? I mean, like, what the hell is that she's holding? Bizarro cup.
Yeah, it looks like a candle holder or something.
Yeah, or almost like a trophy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? But anyway, like I said, queens are patience, nurturing, love, all that good stuff,
It's a candlestick from Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like.
Where did I put? Oops, there it is. King. Whoops, there it is. That was weird. And the King of Cups. All righty. And the kings are knowledge, leadership, depending on the king, the type of ability. Like this king, I do like the King of Cups. He's a good guy. The only I wouldn't even say it's negative, but obviously it's the motion card. So the King of Cups in certain settings can be like, ooh, dude's not too happy with you. He's emotional, and so sometimes the King of Cups can be vindictive.
I like that one where it's the crow. The crow's the king.
Yeah, isn't that neat? He's got that little
cool.
crown right above his head.
Yeah. Looks like Sonny's crow.
Yep.
Sonny's house.
Crows are cool. I love crows. All right, and I did do the knight, right? Yeah. Did I do the knight? Did I skip the knight?
I don't remember seeing the knight.
No. Okay, so maybe I did skip it. Knight of Cups. Let me show just in case I did. I think I did. The knights are action. They're fast. Whoops. Fast moving in action. Yeah, I did. Do
yeah,
that
I
one.
remember that, guys.
Yeah. Okay, so that is relative. That is the cards in the suit. And once again, they're all the life path. If you think about it, you start off, you're on your path. You make choices. You make decisions about moving forward. Then you get creative. You're working well with others. You're doing well. 4, you hit stability. Okay, man, I've worked hard. I've made it here. 5, okay, whoops, now there's change. Something's coming up. Now we're going to have to rethink or whatever. 6, okay, I'm persevering. I'm still hacking it. I'm still trying to move up that progression. 7, now I've gained my experience. I've kept at what I'm doing. I've been moving forward in my life. Once again, then we go to 8. Whoops, obstacles. Once again, because life is never easy. We always got to do this ride.
Yeah.
So 9, completion and milestones, hanging in there, moving forward. And then 10, completion. And then the suit cards to me are really the messengers or the anchors of it, because with the page, a message coming in and possibly a change in direction. With the knights, just fast action, coming in, something's charging, except for the Knight of Pentacles. He's kind of a plotter. We can get to that. He's the only knight that the horse he's on has all 4 legs on the ground. All the other knights have at least one, I think it's the Knight of Swords that's flying in, Then we go to queens, once again, the loving, the nurturing, that part of your life, the fulfillment. And then the kings, your knowledge, your way you run your life, your ruling, your good judgment, all that kind of stuff. That's what the kings represent. So it all falls together, as a life, as a direct life path. It's really cool the way they've done. You go way back into the centuries, but there is meaning to it more than people do realize. And it's so much of the nuance of the cards you get, how they play together. If they're big situations, like I said, the major arcana are those big life moments. And then these ones are more of a day-to-day, more of your just mundane, what you're doing in your life. That's what the minor arcana are for. They're great for clarifying too. They let you know if you've got a tower. Say you got the tower, which means, massive shakeup, something's going to blow up. Well, and you're going like, well, why do I have the tower? Why is the tower here? And you shuffle and you put out cards and you get I don't know, 3 of swords, let's say. And that's a heartbreak card. So I say, well, okay, so the tower's exploding because something emotional is going on with you. There's going to be a change or whatever, but prepare.
Yeah.
When you get that one, because that's a bad boy.
I like how each one of them, like you said, each one, I was just reading the chat a little bit too. It's some people, like Thin Lizzy Borden, Bree was saying that she's got a Golden Girls tarot card deck. And Alien Girl, she says she likes the sex tarot card decks. Hey, Amy.
Surprise!
Good to see you.
And
hey now. Yeah, and it's just cool that the underlying message with the card is still there, even from when it was first, I don't know, invented, but first created, came on the scene. Yeah, like the underlying message in the card is still there. It doesn't matter what or when the card was made.
No, it doesn't. Well,
cool.
And actually, there's some thoughts of it, like especially with the Rider-Waite. It's like when they created that deck, they threw in every kind of symbolism they could think of. So there's just tons of stuff on them, and a lot of stuff just doesn't apply anymore in our time frame. So you do have to, bring them up into modern times. It's not like I'm going to go, looks like knights are coming. They're your castle. I hope you drop your portcullis.
Not my castle.
They're coming for you, man. And the plague. The plague. So
we know all about that.
Yeah.
No more plagues.
Yeah, plagues. No kidding. So that's pretty much the roundup for.
That's cool. It's interesting. I like how there's different. I got this one. Oh no, this is Oracle. I don't have any tarot cards.
And oracles are completely different. They're still used for divination, but they're different. You could pull 1 oracle card. You could pull 10 oracle cards. I mean, it just depends on usually the deck and what you're looking for, the questions you're asking. And that is something else important to point out too. How you ask the question or makes a big difference in what you're getting, because you might, if you phrase something kind of oddly, you might just get mush. And like with clients when I've done, I can't take more than 2 questions. If you try to throw like, well, blah, 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 and you start throwing all this stuff at me, I'm just going to get mud soup. It's not going to work. Yeah. It's too much energy and all that kind of stuff. So, to get clear messages, it's best to keep it to 2 questions at the most. And like I said, exhausting.
Yeah. Have you had that before where you've had to tell someone like, okay, only focus on like 2 questions? Yeah. And I'm coming at you with all kinds of questions.
I'm straight up when I first talk to them anyway. When I have contact, I'll say, well, okay, I want you to, let me know what you're concerned about or what we're looking for.
Yeah.
And keep it. And I always say, keep it to 2. And I'll just say the same thing, because if we do more than that, the energy is just going to be all over the place and we'll just get nothing. So focus on that. And I always have them focus too. So I'm picking up and I'm reading, because that's how I know. Like this one woman one day, for some reason, I just went every angel deck I got, because I've got angel tarot cards, I have angel oracle cards. And this woman, for some reason, I just went over there. And then I found out, well, she was very, very devoted, highly practicing Catholic woman. So when I came over there with those angel cards, she was thrilled. And I didn't know that at the time. I'd never met her. So I was like, well, then I hit the nail on the head on that one, because she was really happy to see those cards,
Mm-hmm.
So I just probably stuck together. No. Good. So does anybody have any questions? I don't see
Did you say there's the same amount of cards in both decks, you said, or was there one extra one on the page? And
yeah, as opposed to regular playing cards. If you think about it, because playing cards are, 1 through 10, Jack, Queen, King, but we've got 1 through 10, Page, Knight.
The tarot and oracles have the same amount of cards?
No. Oracle card, tarot always has 78 cards. Oracle decks can have, I've seen 44 cards, 52 cards. They run the gamut. Depends on the creator, really, whoever's made. Do I have an oracle deck here? Oh, well, I got the Urban Crow oracles as well.
I still can't get away from gambling and cards, so everything has to be the same to me. I'm still trying to figure it out.
And this is the deck that went with the. I just threw it all over the table.
It's black and white. That's those are my favorite 2 colors together.
But see, here's an oracle card, and oracle cards tend to have one word or maybe a small sentence on them. This one says dominance. So with oracle, and there's no way you could possibly I've got like 30 decks. I'm going to memorize every damn one. No, I don't think so. So with oracle cards, a lot of times you pull the card, you look at it, and then you get your little handy dandy guidebook and you pull it out and you go, okay, dominance. What's going on with this? Let me tell you what's going on. And you go through and dominance. And that, oh, great. I would pick one that's got a 1.5 page definition.
Yeah, I love it.
So there's a big definition here. But that's how oracle cards work. Same thing, great for divination. Absolutely fabulous for divination. Just a different tool. And they're just as beautiful. These cards are gorgeous. Love these. Oh, this is a good one. Look at somebody's
German Shepherd.
Yep, it's mimicry. So
I like that. That's Spooky's card.
I like that one.
Isn't that neat?
Yeah.
I love these decks.
She pulled that one for you, Spooky.
Thanks, Bobby.
You're welcome. Here's for you, Sonny. Trickery.
A little bit of trickery.
That's me.
Were you on when I showed you were you here, Sonny, when I was showing that little Native American friend made this for me for smudging?
No. That's
Isn't that
pretty
crazy?
cool.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. So owl feathers or hawk? Those are owl, huh?
You know what? I'm not sure, because I do have another one that I used to use when I'd smudge.
Yeah, that's owl.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are cool.
Isn't it neat? And
That's
it
really cool.
looks good when I'm smudging. Matter of fact, when I did that, basically turned to a seance, and I was taken over in Wilmington. I come to, and they're like fanning me. This girl's got this fire raging in front of me. She's trying to smudge the demons away.
Really?
Oh,
you're like, chill out, lady. Okay.
Oh, I didn't even know what was going on. for a while. It took,
Yeah, that's like an Indian version of the Korean fans, Chad.
Whoa, that's nuts.
so they're all great. I like to combine the two. Usually when depends on the reading somebody wants, but I'll throw a few oracle cards first to get a like main theme going on, and then go with the tarot after that, and then sometimes finish with either another card from a tarot or another oracle card, like, and I always call it the final message from the universe. What do you need to know here? So
what was that deck that you just had called?
the crow?
With the black, the crow on the
Yeah, it's Urban Crow Oracle.
Crow Oracle. Okay. Got it on my list here.
Yeah, because that's the sister
like
to the Crow Tarot. Same creator.
Crow.
Same creator.
Cassie,
Beautiful
do you have that one? Cassie says she has 84 decks, I think she says.
Good for her.
She's got a whole library over there. I told her she should do like a checkout where it's like a Netflix for Oracle card decks. Make a list of the ones that you want to borrow or whatever, and then she just sends you one deck, and then you send one back, and she sends you another one. Like, geez, with 84 decks, Cassie, you could be a library.
She's a deck dealer.
Of course, yep. She says, yep, I have that one.
Cool. Yeah, they're gorgeous. I love these cards.
Diesel Girl says, I don't have the Crow Oracle, but I will.
Yeah, it's so neat. And like I said, I have tons of different ones, and it just depends on who I'm reading for, what calls me. And I've had decks like right in the middle of readings just quit. I think it did that last time. They just quit on me. I can just feel it. It's like, I'm done. I'm not going to tell you anything. Oh yeah. They'll, especially like, the first deck I ever bought, and I still have it just for sentimental reasons. And it was a Rider-Waite because it's really the easiest to learn on. This is my original deck, and I've used the heck out of these cards, and they buck on me. I mean, I can do a reading or a couple of readings, and then all of a sudden they're like, nah, done. Grab somebody else. I'm not telling you anymore. So I smudged today, though. I thought maybe if I clear my energy, clear the room.
There's this one I just got. I mean, I pulled them out of the box, the Sacred Forest.
Ooh, nice.
I pulled them out of the box and gave somebody a reading, and it was like so dead on. It was almost like they wrote the card. It was so strange. I did 2 or 3 readings that day, and all of them were like super spot on. They were like, what in the world?
I know. It's amazing. It's amazing, and with the bigger, with a huge, like the great big readings I do, like an hour and a half, 2 hours sometimes, the interplay of all of them, come so well together. Like, because I've pulled randomly an oracle card in the beginning, and it'll say something. I'm just going, that's not what I was thinking about, or whatever. And so I'll go into the reading, and then it comes full circle and comes right back to that card. Whoa. So you just, it amazes me. It does amaze me what happens with these things, and I don't really believe in chance. Well, I guess there's chance, but coincidence. I don't think there's coincidences. And like I said, even in a reading, a lot of things may completely hit you right between the eyes. Like, oh, wow, okay, I get that. And then other things you might go, you don't know. So you can take it in, you can throw it out, or maybe it'll come back to you later. You just never know. But I've had other people read for me, and I've sat there and gone, wow, this is not my reading.
Huh.
And
that's
it's
interesting.
it's only happened like one time with a friend, and she was sitting there doing it and telling me, and I'm going like, this isn't, and then all of a sudden she goes, oh my God, this is for me.
That was my next question, is can you give yourself a reading?
I can. It took a lot of discipline, I guess would be the word to use, or because, it's real easy to throw down some cards and go, yeah, that's some bitch. I knew he was,
Right.
You could taint yourself. You can really do that because your emotions will play into it. So I don't really recommend it. It's always better for somebody else, somebody more objective to the cause.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Cause you can, just like my daughter, loves reading. She does it all the time, but she won't come to me. And she goes to this other gal we know, and I don't take it personally though, because first of all, it might be something private she doesn't necessarily want to share with her mom,
Yeah.
also, being her mother, I might not on purpose, but I just might.
Sugarcoat it.
Thank you.
Right.
Yes. Yes. I guess I need more coffee, Sonny. More coffee, Spooky.
It's just, I think I understand that you could be kind of biased towards it if you have a special sentimental feelings for the person that you're reading for.
Oh, absolutely. Well, and I mean, I never want to hurt anybody's feelings. I never want to make anyone frightened. I mean, that's not the point. And that was this one I had recently that was so intense. She had actually had a reading from a psychic who flipped her the hell out.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I'm not going to brag on people in this genre, I said, but for myself personally, I don't ever want to leave somebody in that kind of a state. That's just so not cool. There's ethics involved here. You are taking people that are coming to you when they've got an issue, there's something going on in their life, they're upset, they're, whatever. And so you're telling them things, and there's a huge responsibility that comes with that, because in a way we're life coaches, So, I mean, I know the class I took with Richard Knight, I had to read that book. What is it? How to Win Friends and Influence. It's a very famous book by God damn it, I can't think of it right now.
I don't know.
It's and it's downstairs, so I'm not going to run down
Dale
and get
Carnegie?
it. Yes, thank you, Carnegie's book. And then I read another one.
Influence people.
Yes, perfect. And then also another one we read was Passages, which is all about the life stages and changes of human development and what usually goes on, like there's in your 20s, in your 30s, in your 40s. And read all these things too, because it is all understanding the human condition. I think that's why it took me so long to get into this, because I had to experience a lot of life first. And I think that's why I feel comfortable doing it. Sometimes it's tough, it can be very, very tough. I've had people that have had extremely bad things happen to them. Yeah. And I'll know. And so I'm sharing. So it can be really, really draining, and all that energy. It's an energy change. And I have my mantras, and I do my meditating, and I have a list that I go through of everybody I've touched, because I feel like once I've had your energy and I've touched part of you, that you're always there. Yeah. There's always a part of you there. We've exchanged energies and stuff like that. So I do my mantra every night, and I just go through my list of the people I've touched and stuff like that, and just send them good positive energy. That's and hope cool. They can stay and all that stuff.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, it makes me, maybe it's a little self-indulgent on my part. Like I'm not such a big deal, but it just feels right to do that, to always incorporate and remember people. Oh boy. That's the worst thing, is when we forget.
Well, do you, I forgot to ask you before the show, but I'm sure that you would be okay with it, but are you cool with doing some readings?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Well,
yeah.
Awesome.
That's why I was smudging earlier.
Yeah, we've got Amy backstage, and I let her know that she could come on. So I'm going to bring her up. Alien Girl, how's it going?
Alien Girl 111.
Hanging with the boys and Bobby. Thanks for letting me come on, boys and Bobby.
What's up?
Nothing. Hang out with you guys, man. I'm so stoked to be here.
Oh, yay! Stoked to have you here. Cheers.
Cheers. I gotta get you.
I know, we gotta trade our mugs.
Oh, we gotta get the Alien Girl mugs. I'm doing it today. That's it.
No. I want to just be able to send one to everybody, man.
I'm gonna do it during the show.
I want to give them out.
Oh.
I'm gonna do it.
Use the coupon, guys. I'm the only one not drinking coffee.
Well, Spooky, there's a coupon because you're a sponsor of the show, so you get 50% off. So don't forget that. In the perks, you get a coupon code for 50% off the mug.
Okay, I'm gonna do it. Thank you.
Yeah, man. Thank you. Sorry to the show. I'm gonna do it, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Can you see her face really good? Can you put her up big?
Yep.
Oh, there you are, love. Okay. Heidi ho, how are you today?
I'm good. I'm a little nervous. The readings always make me a little nervous, but I'm always looking for the answers, so that's why I'm here.
Well, that's why I'm here, darling. What can I do for you today?
starseed connections, soul family. Struggle with that a lot. There's a lot of struggles there.
Do you think you're a starseed?
No, but I mean, I think we've probably been incarnated in many different lives, many different planets, many different galaxies. So I do think that, but I do think there are people that I have met on this planet who I have met before, and sometimes it haunts me. I saw the chat. Chat was like, "What is this?" Hey man, it's entertaining, right? I'm crazy.
No, you're not crazy.
My soul family haunts me.
I'm not sure how.
Now we're doing a reading about it. Oh man.
How would I? So let me think about how I can get clarity. I mean, what do you want to know as far as that goes? I mean, because I need more of a. I can't just say generally, you know.
Okay, reunion with soul family.
Okay.
Is that good?
Yeah, let's see what it's.
Twin flame, twin rays.
I was going to say
your soul family can be people who aren't romantically interested or romantically involved, which is more what I'm talking about than anything.
Do you want to see who may be coming in, or if there's someone around you, or just about you and where you stand in that situation?
No, I want to know what's coming in.
Okay.
If it's coming in, what, and also maybe what the purpose, better understanding of that weirdness.
All that weirdness.
What's the fucking purpose of this? I don't understand. It boggles my mind. I don't know. I'm tired of the telepathy. It's like really loud Jedi, like man.
Okay. Well, I'm taking a hypnotist course, so maybe later on I'll just hypnotize you, girl, and we'll figure it all out.
Okay. Sounds like even for Bobbi, I'm a big job. We need more than a card for this chick. We need
another 3-hour segment.
Dude, I want Bobbi to hypnotize Chad live on this show.
Oh no. Pour your coffee down your
I promise I wouldn't make you act like
no.
a chicken or
I'll
anything.
have her making you cluck like a chicken and everything else. Dude, that stuff.
We used to have a hypnotist come to my high school every year. When I was in high school, there was a guy that would come and do that. I thought that was the coolest assembly of the entire year.
I 100%. I told Chad about those things. Like, I've seen those before, never bought into it until I seen a guy that I know personally get hypnotized. And they had him dancing and singing like Tina Turner with the John up on the stage. Oh man, and he's a big dude. He was singing "Big Wheels Keep on Turning," and he thought he was Tina Turner. I know this guy. You couldn't pay him $3 million to get up in front of 10 people and do that, you know. And
That's
he was
awesome.
doing it in front of it was probably like 1,000 people in there or more when I seen the video of it.
I
so I believe in it fully. It's like that's real stuff.
They would do that. It seemed like they always pulled out like the biggest football players, and then the cheerleaders and stuff would be out there getting red. And pretty much the same thing. Chickens and barking like dogs and all that good stuff.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Well, girl, your first card jumped, so we had it rolling. On the bottom of the deck, you did get the 6 of Cups. Okay, so that is the nostalgia card. It can be nostalgia, but it's also the persevering, moving forwards, hanging in there in your heart. So that's the bottom. Looking at your relevant past that is coming forward with you, and I just asked, what is your current situation? What's going on for you? It's kind of interesting because, well, let me start out with, you've got the 5 of Wands. Now, this is conflict, change, but, like I said, once again, these guys are they're banging around with sticks, so it's nothing lethal. Did get the King of Swords. So that is, he's very direct. He's looking straight at you. That's your thoughts. So you have been zeroed in on it. You do have focus. Right next to that, 2 of Pentacles. Decisions, juggling. Once again, we got the infinity sign. 6 of Swords. My bad. That's the one of wanting to get out of Dodge, move to calmer waters. And then we got the Ace of Pentacles. New beginning, but this is, physical. So when you take this all together in your previous situation, in your relevant past, not previous situation, it looks like what you've brought forward is you do have knowledge, but there was something that you fled because of the conflict. You had to make a decision. You were very direct with it. There was something bothering you, though. You weren't comfortable with it. And it created change. You created the change, moved forward, and you began anew. And that's what you brought forward with yourself. Something was bothering you. Something was bothering you in your thought process. You were getting derailed quite a bit. That's probably why you wanted to move on to calmer waters and get this new start going on. There's not confusion here. There's just, I don't like this. I need to change. You knew you needed to change. You knew you needed to make a decision. So you kind of came forward with an energy of a little bit of thing. Okay, starting confusion. There's confusion going on. That's what I'm hearing. So when I look at your current situation, Temperance, Major Arcana. Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
Look, girl, 8 of Cups.
Is that good or bad?
I
know some of the meanings. I don't know what 8 of Cups is. Oh, that's good. I'm harvesting, right?
7 of Pentacles, absolutely.
Okay.
Page of Wands. Here's your messenger.
Does that mean a message is coming in?
The World. Absolutely. What it looks like to me, because now you've got 2 Major Arcana, and what's funny, in the spread I do, it's 5 cards across. Anchored on both ends is a Major Arcana. So this is about your big deal thing going on. Because you got the World. You got the World. I mean, the World, harmony, balance, fulfilled, completion. Temperance, though, balancing that, checking yourself. I always think of temperance like when you temper chocolate. If you're making chocolate, how they have to temper it to make it shiny and glossy and do its thing. Well, I don't know why that always pops in my head about the temperance card. So, but it is creating balance, creating something. So with those anchoring, the 3 cards in the middle here. Now the 8 of Cups is wanting to walk away, something emotionally in your heart. There's something that you want to let go. You're looking to let go. And with the 7 of Pentacles right here, that is harvesting, but that's doing hard work and taking a step back and kind of looking at what you've done so far and just surveying your situation, taking it all in, making choices. But you do have the Page of Wands coming in. So there is something with where you want to go, what's going on with you, that's coming in for you. The new direction, the message, what you're waiting for. So as far as this is so funny because the cards tell me what they want to tell me here.
Yeah,
and girl,
just throw it out there. Let's see what it is.
There's something, because these 2 cards here, I mean, with this one and this one,
I'm a confusing person. I'm not gonna lie.
well, and this is very confusing. This is actually kind of all over the place. But here's I needed to go to calmer waters. There was something mentally you wanted to just break away. You just didn't want it anymore. And with this one here, it was not only mental, it's also emotional. So there's something going on with that. But you are still, I mean, you're doing right. You've got what you need. There's caution here, though. Like right now, you're being cautioned. And I think with the 7 being in the middle.
This is what I need to hear.
Yeah, with him in the middle, too. I think what you need and what I'm feeling, thank you. I heard you need to step back and kind of take a breath and just kind of slow your roll a little bit.
You tapped into an energy that I tapped into just now. That energy that it's very confusing, isn't it? Like even that energy that you're saying to step back is incredibly frantic, incredibly insane.
No, this like I mean, there's guys beating with sticks. There's guys juggling. There's paddling away. There's, once again, I mean, it's all tempering. This is so much movement. Yeah, whoop. Holy shit.
Yeah, let's see it. What'd you get, girl?
I hit my computer and it went. Sorry about that.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no, this is
message from the universe.
You're too. Yeah, that was probably meant to be. There's a franticness I'm feeling that you don't need. Maybe that's what you're trying to get away. It feels like there's been just too much.
What's with this energy though? This frantic energy. Like, what is this? I just have I feel it. It's like this adversary energy that keeps calling me forth, and this is the shit that I'm dealing with right now.
Aw.
And I don't want to be associated with this energy at all anymore. It's bugging the crap out of me. Like, it's just constantly in my face, and I feel like I'm about to shake it off, like you're talking about with the world and everything.
Right.
And I'm trying to shake it off. Yeah, there we go.
Well, now your potential.
Got us, Amy, alien girl.
I love you guys.
Your potential future is good though here. It looks really great because right off the bat, Sun card. Come on, happy times. Fabulous.
Yay.
King of Pentacles. Ooh. So you're going to gain knowledge. You're going to get fulfillment. Something, and this is, like I said, this is the physical world, home, hearth, health, all that good stuff. Right dead in the middle. 3 of Cups. So
wow, that's a trip.
Working well with others, getting, being creative, all that kind of stuff. Right next to her, Wheel of Fortune. So it is, you're turning, you're spinning. Once again, here's a big action card. And then, unfortunately, in your head a little bit, girl, you're overthinking. You're overthinking.
No.
Yeah. It's so, there's so much movement here, and it's frantic. It's frantic. And oh gosh, and with the 6 of Cups on the bottom there with the looking backward with the nostalgia, and this feels like the nostalgia idea. Well, let me look at this line too. Yeah. It looks like to me what you seek or what you're desiring, what you want to figure out will come to you. You're going to get it, but you're overthinking, you're stressing yourself out, and it's just going to delay the process. You need to kind of pull back a little bit. You need to trust in maybe working with other people, getting consultations or whatever, talking to me, kind of.
Yeah, this is incredibly healing.
You have 2 very beautiful cards. You've got the Sun and the Wheel of Fortune. So it's absolutely positive what's going to come forward. You just need to slow your roll. You need to calm down and let the universe do its thing. And it feels very like you're forcing it. And that's when we make mistakes. That's when things kind of fall apart and misjudgments happen. So biggest message here, girl, is your answers are coming. You will get your answers. What you seek, and it will be beautiful, especially with the current situation anchored on those 2 major arcanas that are very, very excellent ones. Just need to get a little out of your head, slow yourself down. There's too much franticness going on. You're a little bit too frantic.
No, I agree.
Yeah.
That's a struggle.
Can you pull an oracle? Let's see what an oracle card says.
Yeah, let's do it.
Why not? Let's pull. Can you relate to that? Does that?
Yes, 100%. Very interesting that you showed the 3 of Cups. The first thing that came together was me, my husband, and my daughter, because we're a family of 3.
There you go. And that's a great card. I mean, and I'm looking down these way too, not just across. And I'm looking down these columns here. And dead center here is choice, checking at what you've done, stepping back and looking at, and knowing that you rely on others. That's dead center for you. So it's very positive. I think that you just are too anxious. You want it now, and doesn't work that way. It'll come let things come to you organically. Let them come on their own.
That is the hardest thing for me. That is the hardest thing. I so want to believe I'm 100% in control of my reality. But even with manifestation and visualization, that stuff, you can burn out on it and have it work against you, like you're saying. But that's what we're talking about. Is I'm like a huge freaking. I love to manifest. I love to visualize, and I'm pretty. Not like trying to brag, but like I think I'm pretty good at it. Like,
Oh no,
decently good at it. And that's where it is. It's like I constantly try to manifest stuff, and then like I feel blockages, and
That's
you
where
want all this
meditation
stuff.
comes in.
yeah, I think that you get frustrated easily because I mean, from the get go, it felt like frustration going on here. Especially with the previous up here, wanting to get away and all the swords and the sticks banging on each other. So there was a lot of frustration and confusion and just, wanting, and just not feeling like you were getting what you were asking for. And you're just asking too hard. You're trying too hard.
Yeah, baby cries, but it's true.
Yeah, you're
It's
trying.
true. You got to just take a break energetically from things.
Oh God. Let me see what.
Whoa.
That was
popped out of the deck. It popped out. We know what that means.
Oh my God. This is cool. You got direction.
Is that an eagle? That's interesting. That's a symbolic spiritual image for me in regards to this thing that we're discussing.
Look at this.
Crows.
And
Night. Let me see what that says about direction. Because once again, here's the thing. You got to read the little card. It says each evening at around dusk, hundreds of crows fly over my apartment on their way to their evening roost in Bothwell. This is from the author. They are not distracted by the sights and sounds of the city. The crows are focused on one direction. When you know where you are going, it is easier to stay on the path. Direction brings clarity and creates a roadmap to success. So right away, I got to say that seems dead on to me, that it's telling you to find one direction and just go with that and relax and quit. You just
make a choice. Make a choice.
There's just too much going on.
Make a choice. Yeah.
Totally overloaded. Now, night. I don't think I've ever got night before. Night. It is here that all the chatter, all the noise, the action of the day subsides and quiet returns. Night creates a space to contemplate the day as a whole. What event had the most significant impact and will help you grow? Are there events such as petty squabbles that serve you little and can be released into the dark?
Oh,
girl. That just works. That just works about the being too frantic and too wanting too much and having too much of this going on. Some things you definitely need to let go. And that fits right with this card too, wanting to let go, get away. So that just, to me, affirmed it right there.
Well, I think it's interesting. I think you can also be manifesting, like in terms of direction. I think you can be manifesting two totally different ideas at the same time.
Oh, yeah.
Or multiple different ideas at the same time. I don't know. That's interesting to me.
I think like with the tarot cards, though, it's better to put, if you scatter your energy, and this feels like really scattered energy, just you're all over the place, and this is going on and I'm balancing here and I'm throwing there and I'm fighting with sticks and I'm going away. And
yeah, right. No, this is like 100% me. I'm not denying it. Like this is
like,
it's
exhausting. It's exhausting. Yeah. And I think that's what telling you, pick a path and follow that path. Center yourself. Well, hellfire. What did I say? Temperance. Temper yourself. Get your balance back. I think you're out of balance. That's why this was also here in your past. You've been out of balance. You're throwing yourself out of balance. That's what it feels like. You're throwing your... Sorry, I heard, but there might not be any balance to be had. So that
I was about to say, I don't know about this lifetime in terms of balance. I try, but I think it's just one of those, like I like meditating and all of these things. I need to do more.
Yeah.
It's all about meditating. We gotta calm ourselves of the anxieties of the future.
What is it? What is the saying? Let go of the past because it's already happened. You can't change what's happened, and you can't dwell on the future because you have no idea. So it's better to stay in the moment. Oh, there we go. Girl, you need to be in the moment. You need to be in the moment. You need to temper yourself, balance yourself, and then the things will come to you organically. The universe will answer your questions. Yes. You need to just chill.
This
Chill.
topic came up in the last two people who came on my show too. We were talking about releasing resistance and how that increases manifestation. But it's just
Absolutely.
like it's a mental cycle, right? Like I can't, like you have to break a mental cycle. Like and it's really hard to break a mental cycle.
We all go through this.
Absolutely. Anything. That happens with everything in life. Jobs, family dynamics. I come from, one side of my family had raging alcoholics. So I'm trying not to be that. But, what I'm saying.
Serendipity there.
Yeah. But you're going to be fine, girl. If anything, I would just say, focus yourself in, make a decision about something and just put your energy into that one thing, two at the most, because there's just way too much going on. So like I said about the readings, when you ask 5 questions, you've got too much mud and it's causing anxiety. It's causing this frantic energy going on here. And that's not good for you. It's really not good for you. You're not getting anywhere. You're standing in place and you're sitting there marching away and you're creating mud and it's coming higher and higher up your legs. Pretty soon you could be up to here in mud. So that would be my advice to you.
Yeah.
It's wonderful advice.
Yeah, that's great advice. Yeah. Oh
That's
man.
awesome.
Thank you. My goodness. That was
That
so
was beautiful.
transformative. Thank you, Bobbi. I needed that.
I'm
you
so
so
happy.
much.
That makes me so happy. Wonderful. Wonderful.
No,
Good.
that really helped me with a lot of stuff that I'm struggling with.
You got all the skills. You got everything you want. You need. You just need to pull back. Pull back.
Yeah, focus in on direction and stop throwing contradictory energies out there.
Yeah, you're asking too much. You're asking too much of yourself, of your psyche, of your physical, of everything. Truly. And you just need to give yourself a break. Give yourself a break, because otherwise because that was the first thing I was feeling anyway, was frustration. Frustration right away. And who wants to do that? Who wants to walk around frustrated and confused and always, I'm one of those people. I used to get in my, I still do it. I'm not immune to it, but you get in your head too much and keep going, like you said, circles and circles and circles and circles. Not good. Not good. But it's telling me you've got it. You've got everything you need. You just need to focus, make a decision, move with that, and then everything else will fall into place. Everything.
And we'll follow you wherever you go.
Me?
Right on.
Thanks, guys.
That's right.
I'll follow you guys wherever you go.
We're following you.
Yeah, and I'll follow you too, Bobbi. That was amazing.
Great.
That was amazing.
Glad. I'm so glad. I'm so happy. Yeah,
I didn't even realize I was doing that, like multiple different energies. And, that's what's nice about having like not a self reading.
Yes.
Because self readings are, they're good for introspection. But I think it was interesting. Like I felt like we could talk about the energies a little bit more, which is what makes shows like this so great. You can't talk about all those things all the time walking around, people suck.
Well, if you're reading for yourself, and I'm going to tell what I found works for me is if I want, like, I'll throw one card, and if I want to just like, how's my day going to go? Instead of throwing a big thing that I got to decipher, just one card, or one oracle card or whatever you like to do. Just, if you want to do something like that, just the message of the day kind of thing. And that's easier to do for yourself than getting into a big reading. Like I said, which we're human. We want to be happy. We want to resolve conflicts. We want to do all that. So that's why when you do readings for yourself, and especially a major big reading, it's hard to be impartial. So try the one card trick, or 3. You can do 3, past, present, future.
Yeah, we do collective card readings in the morning on my show, actually. We pull one card a day.
Perfect.
For everybody. Yeah, today we got... but this was much more in tune and made much more sense for me.
Yeah, this was cool.
So thank you so much.
Yeah, you'll have to
Really
come on
helped me
next time for sure.
That makes me so happy. That's so good. I'm so glad. But I got so much in me from you.
From me, yeah.
Oh God, yes.
I'll wait till you see who's next. You might get even more energy.
Do we got
from the next
JoJo?
one.
Wait, no, I'm just kidding. Is it?
Hey! Whoa, snuck up
Speaking
on
of
me.
frantic energies. It's okay. I've got frantic energy too, Jojo.
Hi.
We'll be okay. That's
That
what
was
she
so
told
funny
me.
you
That's what
said.
she told me.
You said, "Who do we got? JoJo." Poof.
Boom. Here I am.
Boom. Just like that.
Boom. Yeah. Hey, I've got a confession. I have
up?
a secret crush on Alien Girl 111.
Don't we all?
I know.
Everybody
Get
has a
in
crush on
line.
You
Amy.
guys are too
Get in
nice. You
line.
guys are too nice. I know. I'm
I got my
married.
mug on the way.
Yeah.
You
Get
guys are
in
too
line.
nice. Thank you. You guys are always building me up. I really appreciate it. Thanks, JoJo. I love you, man.
I love you too.
Fantastic.
And I love your glasses. They're so cute.
Oh, thank you.
Your
These ones are breaking
spectacles.
though.
Are
I'm so
they?
pissed. Well, they're crooked. And I
Yeah.
can't see, and I'm going through like middle school Amy all over again, where I'm like, oh my gosh, my new
love
glasses
middle
are
school
supposed to be
Amy.
ready. Middle school Amy, yeah. It was so
Amy.
cool.
I've
So
got
I got my
a
new
crush
ones
on middle
coming.
school Amy.
Yeah, I was.
I love that.
It
I
was
was
awesome. They
disappointed we're
called
not
me
having
leader
an
of the
Alien
North.
Girl music in the background.
We definitely
So
could.
say,
with
man.
technology.
And I hate it when things like that happen because spectacles are expensive now.
They are.
Way expensive.
And I use mine
You
for
know?
like everything. I like to get the transition lenses. I like to get them because I can't see. Because I just took the glasses off at Lynn's show this morning because I was like, it's just bugging me so much. And I was gonna put contacts in this one but I'll have my new glasses soon.
You guys did
Do
really good this
yourself
morning.
a favor. Think about getting a pair of simple fixed distance glasses, just single ones, for the computer. Think about
Ooh, that's what I
that.
need.
That makes your life a lot better
I should think
if
about
you're
that.
on the computer a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Right.
they're a lot cheaper, right? Because they're not, bifocals and blah 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 blah.
But that's not reading
Right.
glasses, is it? Would that be considered reading glasses?
Well, but you want to get the ones that have the precise strength
Mm-hmm.
and have the astigmatism correction and all that.
Mhm.
See, whereas the reading glasses you buy at Walmart don't have all that.
So
but
Bobby, I
it'll
think this is
be a
what
lot
Ed
cheaper,
said.
and then you don't have to get like super expensive frames or
That's,
anything.
hey, these were like $500. I had them made.
Yeah,
I don't know if I want to do that again.
yeah.
Now we're rocking.
I
Now
have
we're rocking.
my last pair of glasses cost me $1,000.
$1,000. That's a lot, JoJo.
That's a lot. I thought 500 was a lot, Joe. They were like
Yeah, it is a
513.
lot.
I ain't doing that shit again.
That's a
Yeah,
screenshot.
it is a lot. Yeah.
Expensive.
Bobby, this is Alien Girl's intro music.
I like it.
This is her theme
Yeah.
song.
Didn't Lee did this, right? First Floor Audio?
Yep, First Floor Audio.
We're gonna
made
call him
that.
Flirt Floor Audio.
need some
Floor
music.
Audio.
I need music for
Yeah,
mine.
First Floor Audio. All the tracks here are by First Floor Audio. The album.
Okay.
One.
Right. Right on.
Got a
So
son-in-law that's got
Right at home. Yeah,
Did you dig
JoJo.
it? Yeah.
JoJo.
Hey.
You busy this weekend?
Hey, baby. I can be.
Are you on Twitter?
JoJo's get busy.
I'm on Twitter, yes.
Well, I'm looking. I mean, maybe I'm looking for show guests for the show. So.
Oh, that would be
Oh,
amazing.
That would be cool. I'm there for you. Hey.
But I also think it'd be cool to do like a series with the boys here.
Yeah, it would be.
Do like a 1 month
Ooh.
series where
Oh,
we take in
man.
each one of you guys whenever you're available. I don't want to I know
that'd be
everybody's
good.
availability and schedules are different, but it'd be kind of a cool like a get Chad Smith to 1K
Oh,
that would be
cool.
cool. For a whole
Yeah.
month. So we do a series. I was thinking about that.
Yeah.
We could do Sunny, Chop Shop, everybody. Get everybody.
Yeah.
Get everyone to
awesome.
1K.
Good.
Hey, Amy,
Cool.
Alien Girl, the people that you were talking about the show yesterday, AAP Variety, where they let you put
Yes.
out links, did you know that they're going to be our guest on Friday night's Paranormal Chop Shop?
I saw that. So I'm definitely gonna. I mean, if like I said, if I can get like everybody's life, like I was saying, I don't know, everybody has different schedules, but I definitely want to connect with those people. That was one of the most amazing things I have ever seen. A chat room of 400 people all promoting each other.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
All
And then I
positivity.
like what he does. I like
They
when he
are
does
awesome.
this fist bump.
Yeah.
Paranormal
It's so
Chuck
cool when he does
scored yesterday.
He spilled 2 Red Bulls yesterday.
Did he really?
Yeah. His energy, man.
Got Chad Smith in the house. Bam.
Bam!
Alien Girl 111 in the house. Bam.
I kept doing
Make sure you
that.
subscribe to her.
Yes, that guy.
Spilling Red Bulls.
He came to
Yep.
the show this morning on Alien Girl, and I was like, "Oh my gosh! Oh my
No
gosh!"
way.
Oh, that's
And it was
awesome.
funny because
That
before
is
I
awesome.
was like, "We're copying this guy's idea. Throw everybody's link in the chat. Like like that's a great idea, especially for the UFO community." Anyway, bam!
Bam.
Shout out to AAP Variety Show.
Yeah.
Hey, AAP is how I found all the metal detector, the gold
Me too.
finding guys.
Yeah, the metal detector
Those
dudes are
guys'
awesome.
shows are awesome too, guys.
I've got-
His channel's awesome. I've found a lot of people that way.
So it's
Making
Friday
sense.
night at 5 p.m. Pacific. It's going to be
All
on.
right,
Ooh,
so it'll be
yeah.
6 p.m. my time. All right. All right.
All right.
And then Spooky, were you in there when he was doing the giveaways and the races?
Yes. I don't know how they keep track of that. These
That
guys are
is so
pros,
cool,
man.
That is so cool.
They are
Mhm.
conduits of energy.
We're gonna
Yeah.
find out on Friday. We're gonna ask them all.
Sonny, I think we at least got 20, maybe 25 subscribers yesterday. Don't you think?
I don't even know. It was a lot.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it was about 20, between 20 and 25 subscribers just from
I
yesterday.
think we were around 400 or something like that, and we are
Mhm.
at.
That's awesome.
See, we need to do something like that for our community. Like, just
Or
somebody.
17. I ain't right.
That's really.
Yeah,
I mean, that's such a
417.
great idea.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that show is awesome.
Hey Jojo, are you here to hang out, or would you like a reading?
I want a reading.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I
All
want
right.
it to be read.
I'd love to see this reading. So it's gonna be interesting.
Let's do this thing.
What are we looking for you today?
What am so you want to
Would
know
you
what's
like-
kind of going on in my life?
You want should we just see what the universe has to tell you then? A message?
Yes, I'm in a period of some things ending and some things beginning.
Okay.
You know,
Okay. So
so that's where I think I'm at right now.
okay. So let's
So
see what
happens.
let me ask about your past. All right.
And if you can help me out in my lottery numbers, that always helps.
Honey, if I could do that, I wouldn't be here right now.
You know, I was one of the things I'm into is near-death experiences, and it turns out that people that have near-death experiences, they claim that whenever they've been involved in experiments, you know, to try to verify it objectively, it's like the universe won't allow them to see certain things while they're, having their experience. You know what I mean? Like if they come out of body and they'll be floating around like the OR, right? And sometimes the OR people will put signs somewhere that only someone who's floating around can see. But they said they'll go look at them and they'll be like blurred and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that interesting?
Well, it's funny
Very
you'd say that
interesting.
because I've had that. I drowned as a child.
And you had a near-death experience.
Yes, I did. I absolutely did. And
Did you go down the tunnel and see the light and
absolutely,
all that stuff?
absolutely. And then I like I said, I fell into a pool. I was at a party. Holy shit! A hummingbird just came up to my window. Anyway, and I'd fallen in this pool. Nobody
that
knows
was
it.
the universe just then.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so yeah, the same thing. I there was that bright white light, and it was like this kind of whooshing feeling. And then I was above the backyard party that was going on, and I was like in the air, just watching everything going on. I could even see myself in the pool. So and when I came back was because I was watching and my grandfather saw me. He finally realized that I wasn't on the edge of the pool anymore, and I saw him throw his beer down and he dove in, and when he hit that water, I had the same thing, whoosh, in that kind of an opposite direction, but that white light. Now nobody ever came to me, because I was hanging there, so it just wasn't my time to go.
Now, was it painful when you went back in your body?
No,
Okay. Okay.
no, there was, it's really funny. There wasn't even fear. And I landed on my back, and I remember seeing the last bit of air I basically spit out. And I was more like amazed. Plus, I was a very young girl. I was probably 4. I was a very, very little girl.
And I can imagine you're just in a different state then too. So things affect us differently. I can imagine that.
Oh, it completely changed my life. It completely changed everything.
That's in fact the number one. It was like what's his last name? Moody. Is it George Moody? Or anyway, he's the guy who coined the phrase near-death experience. He wrote Life After Life and back in the 70s and all that. Anyway, he claimed that the biggest, I guess, proof, if you want to use that word, of near-death experiences tends to be that it changes people's lives.
Completely changed me.
He says, yeah, you go back and visit these people a few years afterwards. You visit them again, you can see the changes in their life. They start becoming, maybe they start becoming who they really are, or something like that. I don't know.
When you're a child, it sets the course for your life, really.
I can imagine that. Yeah, I can imagine it has a very powerful effect as a child.
Hey, Chad, I got to step away and grab a bottle of water. I'll be back.
All right.
Well, let's see.
Sounds good,
Let's check your life path here. See if
Now explain that to me. What's that mean when you say check my life path?
Well, we'll see. You said you were going through some things, beginnings and endings, and so I'm going to look and see if it's all right with you. We'll just see if you're on the right path, if you're going the direction, and what your potential outcome may be. What needs to be brought to your attention or not?
Okay.
Interesting. 1, 2, 3.
Do you hear that, guys? She's already said interesting.
They're all interesting, but
Oh, okay.
That's when you know, JoJo. That's when you know. You're in for a ride.
All right.
Okay.
I really want to show off for Alien Girl. So I hope they're good cards.
Do it, JoJo.
I want her to know that I'm getting jiggy with it.
Show me what cards you got.
Oh,
Look at this. Bottom of the card, bottom of the deck, you got
Is that a
strength.
lion?
That's
What
a
is
lion. This card for Leo's fire sign card.
Oh, okay.
You got strength at the bottom, so that's
did you hear that, Alien Girl?
very positive.
All right.
A little bit of positivity, huh?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Strength, too, you said. Strength?
Absolutely.
All right. Oh, yes. Oh,
And then there with wow. Look. Well, I'll talk about that later.
okay.
Your relevant past.
Okay.
First card up, 7 of Wands. So that's, once again, it's you've gained experience. This guy's got all his swords. He's sitting there handling the situation, ready to fight. Then you got
that makes sense.
Yep, you got the Ace of Cups. So there was a new beginning in some way that affected you emotionally in your heart. Doesn't have to be love. It could be.
I had to come to terms with some things. Yeah.
Yeah, because look at this, dead center, sleepless nights, in your head, being very upset. You're really working something into death.
Okay.
You got the 3 of Pentacles, which is creative thinking, mastering something. Because if you look at this card, it's a master basically showing these people, look what I can do. I carved all this marble, kind of thing. And then you got another Ace of Swords. So it looks like your relevant past, what you've brought forward is the desire for change. You're creating. You're creating change is what you're doing, mentally and emotionally. And there was some roughness here for you, but you've got it. You're basically master of yourself. You're good at that self-awareness.
Would I call that master of my domain?
And self-awareness. It feels like you have really good self-awareness. A lot of people don't really ever
Well,
introspect,
well, I think I do, but maybe too much. I'm a very introspective person, and sometimes, yeah, I can
too much in your head.
overdo it. Yeah,
Yeah.
too much in my head. That's right.
Which is, not a bad thing, as long as it doesn't destroy you, just ruin your life completely. Current situation, you got the Page of Wands. So that's the messenger coming in.
Okay.
Got the Wheel of Fortune, which is the wheel is always spinning. It's telling you it's offering you a choice, because right next to the Wheel of Fortune, you got the Two of Cups. Now, this is once again choice, or someone even offering you a choice. Could be someone very different from you, but this is definitely an emotional.
Okay.
And you got the Four of Swords. So this tells me mentally, with what's been going on in your head, you need a break. This is taking a step back and kind of relaxing, being good to you. Being good to you. This is fabulous. 10 of Cups, happiness, joy, completion, got it all there. So the current situation, it looks like you're absolutely going the right direction. You're healing something. You're definitely healing from your past. You're definitely healing something. You move forward. Oh yeah, especially with these. Oh, that's good. I'll point that out in a minute. But you have the skills, you have the tools, you have everything to offer you happiness, to create your own happiness. You need a little kind of step back though, and this is mental. You've had a little bit too much mental anguish going on, and this is saying right now, it's saying you need to take a break. You need to be good to you. Take some me time. Do some healing here. And there is something coming in, some message that you will get. And that's, of course, your ambition, your drive, your desire. So it fits right in with the happiness on the other side. There is something you just don't quite have yet. And it says to me that it will create a decision. You will have a choice to be made. But the same thing, be good to yourself, kind of relax about it. Don't push too hard. I heard overstimulation. We got a lot of overstimulated people going on here today.
Spooky. Chad, you got these. They're all laughing now.
That was all I needed.
She's had some hard readings.
Oh yeah.
So
I've overstimulated myself. I got.
Yeah, it's.
Bobbi stepped into that one, didn't she, guys? She stepped into that one. Okay.
And yet, potential outcome. You've got the Ace of Pentacles, which is, a new beginning, new direction, and that's in your physical world. Four of Wands. Now, this is stability. This is also the marriage card. So,
whoa, hey,
can be. Okay. Right next to it, you've got the Emperor, which is fabulous. And I believe this is you. This is right in the center. He's the King of Kings. He's the head guy. He's very knowledgeable.
You said it, sister. You said it. That's the King of Kings, baby.
There you go. Yeah, but look what he's right next to.
What's that?
The Fool.
The Fool. What you saying, fool? You're talking to the King of Kings? Get your sorry ass back. He's looking right at the Emperor. But what this tells me though is that you just need to believe in yourself. You need to have faith. You need to have faith in yourself and take the leap that you need to take that will come to you. I want an Emperor card T-shirt. Do they have those?
You probably get them.
Oh yeah,
they have them.
Emperor.
Look at this. You end up with you've got the Queen of Cups here anchoring it. So she's fabulous. Very nurturing.
Tell me about her. What was she? Is she? Oh, she is.
She's the sweetest queen. She's very loving. She's very generous. She's very nurturing. So
I need that.
And it looks like to me.
And you say I've got the marriage card too, so she could be entering my life, just boom like that before I know it.
And you need to, this is trusting yourself, because damn boy, you're the Emperor. You're
Yeah, I'm an emperor, man.
So you need to take a leap of faith. It's telling you to, trust your instincts. Go with what feels right, And I don't know about anybody else, but every time I listen to somebody else when I had some dilemma and they're, oh, you should do this, you should do that. And my gut was screaming at me a different answer, but I caved and did what someone else did. It was always a freaking disaster. So trust your instincts.
You tell me I got to slap that down. I got to slap that down on people telling me what I need.
Damn right,
I know what I need.
You do.
All right. Yeah.
You do because you have the strength at the bottom. And let me see. Well, there's such a good mixture of different things. But this is what's funny. What I saw a minute ago, though, and this is what I thought was interesting, because right below that was the devil.
Uh-oh. Whoa. Well, I got a little devil in me, too. It was a little
bit of a bad boy, huh?
Yeah.
Once again, it's,
That's right.
But that was under the strength card, so maybe it's just warning you. Could be just about be strong and all that stuff. Trust yourself, but you're definitely making progress. This is good forward movement. That's good. It looks like somebody is coming into your life because you've got a new beginning in your physical world. Potential whatever, girlfriend, stability.
There you go, JoJo.
So what you're telling me is maybe I should be saving up my sexual energy.
Oh my!
I should be saving it up.
Dear,
letting it build.
I guess that's a yes, JoJo.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, take
the batteries for your bullet, JoJo.
Oh boy.
Save the flavor, honey.
All right.
Jamie says, "Can Bobby read for mine and Spooky's love life together?"
Ooh. I've done dual readings before. I have done 2 people.
Everyone went, ooh.
Oh my God, I just said that. I've done 2 people at a time before.
Haven't we all?
Oh my God.
When I was young, it was college.
When I was young and in my prime, shit, that was the baddest motherfucker.
Wasn't that you?
Very good year.
No, this is not
It was a very good. Okay.
Be good to you. I think the biggest message I'm seeing here, though, for you was being good to you. Trusting your instincts.
Okay, now when you do this, how many cards do you draw?
I have drawn right now 15 cards out of a deck of 78. And you saw me
now is that a typical reading?
It's when
on person.
There are it's a layout is what it is. There's myriad amounts of layouts. A lot of people make up their own. This is just one I learned when I studied under Richard Knight. I don't know if you know who he is, but this is one he called the jazz spread. And I do like it because it's chock full of info because you have so many cards. So you get more depth. Under other readings, if we were going to go deeper, I would clarify. So I would take a completely different deck and start going through cards and saying, okay, why is this here? Why does he have this? Why does he have that? And I would get other cards to back up for more clarification.
So it's kind of a journey. You kind of want to get deeper and deeper and figure out where things come from, right?
You can really get down the rabbit hole. You really can. But then I've noticed when I do that and have gotten really heavy duty readings with people, it'll get repetitive. It'll just go
so the same things will keep getting reinforced.
Yes.
The important messages keep coming back.
Yes, absolutely. They'll do.
What are you guys laughing at? They're laughing at me.
No, not you, JoJo. You know how our chat room is.
We're laughing with you.
I know it. I'm just kidding.
I got a question.
Yo,
Alien girl, is this reading working? Is it making you hot for JoJo?
Oh my gosh!
Well, she's with husband and child now, so she can't just speak freely. Am I right?
Oh,
I have to hold
freely.
Yeah. Yes, Sonny. Thanks, Sonny. I'm trying to hold back. Okay.
She's got her knees pinched together as tight as she can get them.
Did you hear Father say how confused I am?
She's trying to go the straight and narrow.
But no, nothing at all.
oh,
okay.
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 Trust your instincts. That's the biggest thing I see.
I'm going to trust them from now on. I'm trusting them from now on.
Yeah, because
You
you're
know?
like an emperor, man. You've got it,
so much
man.
fun.
Yeah. But
That's good.
the important thing I think I'm taking away is my sexual energy. I gotta
Wow.
gotta keep it. I gotta keep hold of it. I gotta build it up for a while.
If there's one message to take away from this, that's got to be it, Joe.
It's gotta be it.
Well,
That's what I'm
actually-
taking away.
You know what? I would, if I'd have got the 8 of Wands, I would have known that for sure, because that's basically, it looks like the flying, what cards.
Oh yeah.
But it didn't show up for you today, so.
Oh, that's the
It
sexual
must be
energy
waiting
card.
for- Yeah, it's the 8 of Wands.
I'm
yeah.
surprised it's not shooting right up to the ceiling.
Wow.
It's shooting up to the
Interesting.
ceiling.
Okay.
Fascinating.
How do we always get here?
I don't know.
Hey, coming out.
Everything is going great.
I don't even know what that means.
Me neither. I don't think anyone hopefully
We don't
does.
know what that means.
All right, guys. We've got Bree from
Fabulous.
Oh my God!
got
Good
breathe.
Bree in here.
Thin Lizzy Borden backstage, and she'd like a reading. I'm going to bring her.
She'll
up.
set us straight.
Jojo, you're welcome to stay or go.
I'll
or
stick
whatever
around
you
a
want to
little
do.
while.
It doesn't matter.
Thanks. I'll stick around a little while.
Good morning, Bree. How's it going?
Hi, Bree. Oh my God! Get that out of your mouth, Bree. You're on the camera.
Jeez.
Okay,
Hey, there's
there
nothing
she
wrong with
goes.
that.
Hey,
How
girl.
did you get
You're
here?
looking marvelous today,
Gorgeous.
darling. You're
Gorgeous.
looking
As
marvelous.
always.
Uh-huh.
Your mic's not on.
Is she there?
Oh yeah, you're muted. There we go.
Someone, yeah. Sorry.
Now it's on. That's okay.
Good morning.
Hey,
How,
How
doing,
are
Bree?
ya?
good. How are you guys?
Good.
Really good.
Good.
What color lipstick do you have on today?
It's purple
Mm-hmm.
Dark
I
purple.
Like it.
I
Like
like it.
black
purple.
because it matches the Golden Girls.
Oh yeah, that's
And
cool.
the graphic.
Golden Girls shirt
Oh,
on.
right.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Oh,
The
there
Thank
we
you
go.
for being a friend.
I
That's
have
awesome.
I have
So
like
it
20
matches.
pairs of Golden Girls themed socks. I know that's random, but
20
it's a true
pairs?
fact.
Wow, that's
Yeah,
cool.
maybe 15, maybe 10.
Wow.
But I've got at least 10 Golden Girl themed socks.
Love you, Jamie.
I've seen
Love you,
them.
Jamie. Have a good one.
Mhm.
I'm gonna buy some.
Oh, okay. What can I do
you know,
for you?
I know you're, Bree, you're a metalhead, right?
hmm
As you say, you know,
My
there's
first-
a band
yeah.
called Deep Purple.
Mm-hmm.
You like Deep Purple? They're early
they're
metal.
no, I like the psychedelic rock. I like
Yeah. okay.
I'll listen to them over
Mhm.
something new.
All right, Bobby, get in there. I'm sorry I interrupted your
No.
flow there.
That's fine.
Just a universe checkup. A
Okay.
lot of stuff has been going it's been a shitstorm the past week. So just to see what the cards want to tell me.
All right.
The shitstorm is here because there's something you need to learn. There's a lesson.
Mhm.
A lesson you haven't learned yet, honey, and it's I think it's coming at you. Repetition. There's repetition going on, and it's not relieving something.
Okay.
So, but there's something that you haven't grasped yet.
Okay.
So I'm hearing.
And hey, Amy, I know you got to get going, so thank you so much for hanging out
Oh
with us.
yeah, thank you so much, Lizzie. It's so good to hear you, and thanks so much. It's good to see you, Lizzie. I don't see you too much, and I love you all. And I'll talk to you later. Thank you, Bobby, so much. That was
You're
very
welcome.
transformative and healing, and hopefully we can connect soon. But you guys all have a great
Absolutely.
day, and I will see you all later. Bye,
Amy.
guys.
See you tomorrow morning.
Love
Bye.
you guys.
Love
Bye.
you.
Bye.
Love you.
That was cool.
She's a hoot.
Yeah, she's something.
I think she'd wear my ass out though. That girl, I was like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Well, she does this early morning show,
Yeah.
Oh,
and
okay.
she's a morning person. Man, she is like high energy. Am I right, guys?
Yeah, exactly.
She's like
Agreed.
ultra high
She
energy.
seems like an extrovert, and I'm an introvert, so it's like I can like it seems like it's like that's how I want to be in public, but
Right.
at a
She's
party.
impressive
But I
for sure.
I find the cat or the animal and just hang out with them.
Oh, that's what I do. I'm like, where's the black lab? I'll go hang out with him.
And I tend to be bi. I'm like
Excuse me?
introvert or extrovert. I go between the two.
Yeah, you. Oh, yeah,
extremes.
you're a swinger of
I'm
the
bipolar.
tribes.
I'm bipolar. What'd you say? I'm the swinger.
You're.
of the
I said
tribes?
you're a swinger of the tribes. You go
Yes,
back and
yes.
forth.
I like to think of myself as a shaman swinger. Shaman swinger.
You know, I'm sure there's still. I mean, there's probably people that go by that title because I mean, there could be knowledge and everything like that. So
I say, everybody into the hot tub. Everybody into the hot tub at once. Let's heal together.
Party it up.
Yes, yes.
Well, I have a 6-seater. I could take 5 other people.
Oh, yeah. That's a nice one. That's a nice one.
Okay, girl, this is interesting. I'll show you right off the bat. The bottom of the deck was the death card.
oh
So not a bad thing. Just means change and transition.
yeah.
Transitionary. So you must be in some transitionary phase right now. Your relevant past. You are anchored once again by 2 major arcanas. Begins with the World. And on the other side, the Hanged Man. In the center, 7 of Pentacles. It's planting your seeds, taking a look at what you've done. Queen of Wands, dead center. This is you. Okay.
Yes, Queen.
And, yep. Right in the middle there. Queen of Wands is once again, very nurturing. She's the most badass of the queens, though. She will take that stick and whop you one.
Sounds like me.
Yeah, she don't play. Right next to the Emperor. Showed up again. So very strong male influence in your life. This actually looks very, very well grounded. It's showing you've got the world, you've got completion, you've got what you want. Most likely, the only thing I could say that you are probably bringing forward, because everything else looks very solid. You've got basically a kind of a power couple here, because you've got the Emperor and the Queen of Wands, and they're right next to each other. Next to the card of planting seeds and looking what's growing, and then with the Hangman on the other side, it's looking at it in a different perspective. So I feel like that's what you've brought forward. Your strength here is being able to think outside. I hate to use those terms, but think outside the box. You're not just. That's what it looks like to me, that you did have that perspective. Step back a little bit, and so you're bringing that forward. Your experiences, what you've gone through. Oh, okay. You have a strong male support around you. I'm hearing there's a strong male around who's very supportive of you. Good on you, girl. So that's what you've brought forward. I just heard courage. Courage. You're courageous.
Like JoJo does the.
That's awesome. It's absolutely that's fantastic. So yeah, definitely the previous situation. You've brought forward courage and a lot of good stability and knowledge and all that. And I love this power couple sitting here. So that's very good. You feel very grounded. Your current situation, Knight of Wands. Okay, he's charging in. So once again, this is he's coming in with a message. He's gonna action is gonna be taken from that. Look at this. Right next to the Empress, abundance, fulfilling, but she also nurturing. The Empress. Okay, now I'm gonna look at these other cards because sometimes the Empress can connotate a pregnancy, but
whoa,
yeah,
I have endometriosis, so that I don't.
I was gonna say, but I'm not
here
because it's right next to this one here, which is the 6 of Swords, which is. Right now, there's something you want to move on from, that you're looking to resolve something, because right here, right next to that, 2 of Cups, choices. So with these 2 together next to each other, there is a choice that you're going to be making. I don't feel you have all the info yet. It's going to be coming in.
Mm-hmm.
Anchoring that row is the Knight of Swords. I mean, the King of Swords. So very powerful, very intellectual, very smart. So it's telling me your current situation. If there is something in your drive, ambition, desire. I do feel you're very stable. You are very grounded, but there's something. I think you feel like there's something missing. There's a part you don't get. You're like,
Mm-hmm.
you'll get so far and then you'll hit a wall, and then it's like, but
I can see that.
It's once again the mind game. It's once again a mind game going on. With the choice that you have coming to you, and with the King of Swords right next to that choice and everything, it's definitely emotional. It's telling me that you need to separate head over heart situation. I think sometimes that's been an issue a little bit when you have emotions overlaid with your intellectual side or your analytical side. That's when we get all muddy. So I think there's a little bit of that going on, but it's going to be resolved because you do have the Knight coming in. So the universe is telling, you're moving forward. You've got this great background stability. You do need something more, but you're very strong. There's just, once again, something's missing. I'm not sure what it is. Yeah. Okay. It said you can't move forward. You're stuck right now. For some reason, you're stuck. Okay.
Yeah.
So I just heard she's stuck. So let's see. Potential outcome, 7 of Swords. Once again, we got thoughts here. And this dude taking that shit and going, sneaking away. So sometimes let me go on with it. Right next to the moon. Okay. So these are things that are hidden in the dark, you're unaware of in the future. 9 of Wands, almost there. That is in your drive, your ambition, your desires. You'll be almost there. You're going to move that forward movement. 6 of Pentacles, once again, perseverance, sticking to your path, doing well. It says you're going to do that, but you're also going to have to juggle it and figure out and make a decision. And what I really feel, because this is really interesting with the moon card here, something is hidden. Something is still hidden. And just like that with your present. And it feels like it's going to take time because it's right next to the Wands. And you see he's got everything. Well, he's almost completed. He's got the 9 and he's standing there chilling. And it's like, okay, where do I go from here? How do I finish? How do I get complete? And I think that's what the messages here is kind of screaming that. Okay. I kept hearing you're not privy yet to what's going on, what the information you need. It's coming. It is coming. I want to, okay. Fair warning. Be careful. Because these two are right by each other. So you got sneaky snake here, the little thief, the little jerk right next to this. So it feels like there's somebody around you or will be that you need to keep an eye on because they may be hiding things from you, keeping you in the dark. That's what it feels like is going on there. And which would cause the introspection and going, okay, well, this is probably why you're stuck, because there is somebody withholding. Somebody's withholding information. That's what it is. And that's why you're hanging in there. You're persevering. And it's going to come down to some choice, but you're stuck right now. You're stuck right now. And with the Death card, the transition, you will be transitioning. Oh, I love it. Right below the Death card, the Sun. So that's very, very, very good. But I just want to, I keep looking, this bothers me. So the universe is letting you know
Mhm.
that you've got it. You've got great support group. You've got great, strong male around you, definitely. You're missing information. There's something not yet hit your radar. It's going to create choice. You're going to have to make a choice of some kind. Just really, really, really. I usually don't tell people to get in your head, but I want you to get in your head because
Mhm.
there's somebody that's a little not honest. You know,
Yeah,
there's
that's what I was feeling would be brought up. So it's
There's
a confirmation for me.
good because that's kind of a sneaky snake here.
I love that saying sneaky snake. I use that too.
Yeah, there's definitely, and it's going to create that is going to create the change. You won't get. It's really chatty today. You won't get knocked off your feet. You're going to be fine, but you need to be aware. You
Mm-hmm.
keep your eyes open. Keep your eyes open because there is. Oh, okay. I just heard that it looks like something too good to be true than it is.
Okay.
Okay. So there it does feel like when with this messenger, and that's down this row too with the world, the wands here, when I'm looking down this direction as opposed to this way. Yeah. So caution. This is your tale. The universe is telling you once again, trust yourself, especially with the Empress too in your current situation. Trust your own instincts. Be aware because there is a false person coming in. There is somebody that's going to come in and just be a shit, basically. Not
Okay.
not a very honest person, and they're going to try to hide it, but you're going to figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to figure it out. That is what I feel this is kind of a warning just to keep a heads up.
Okay.
Keep a heads up. Trust yourself. Trust your instincts completely. Do that, and you'll be fine. But that's the biggest message is just look out for whoever. And I don't generally assign sexes except for when there's just such a strong influence. But this could be male or female. I'm not really. Yeah, I keep hearing either or, so they're not.
Okay.
They're not telling me.
Okay.
We should shut up. She's rattling too much. So yeah, and you're almost there. So it is going to be very beneficial to you too. Want you to keep persevering, keep going. Get ready for that change. There is something coming in.
Mm-hmm.
Don't judge a book by its cover, kind of thing. All those little cliches I can say about it, but it's just be aware. Be aware that rely on your emperor because you got the emperor and the empress. So you've got such strength in you and you've got such a good support group. It looks like you're really, really well cared for. That's fabulous. So I think you're going to do fine. If anything, that's like I said, I'm getting repetitious here. Just keep your eyes open and remember that somebody's going to be withholding something and not play fair. So
okay.
Yeah, just keep that apprised. So that's your message, girl. Do you want to oracle?
Thank you. Yeah.
Let's see what the crow's got to say. Because I'm curious. See, now if we could go further, I'd be like, okay, who is this here? And tell me more about it. Why are they hiding it? And blah,
I know
blah.
I'll have to go or see you for your service sometime for like a more, in depth.
We could get much more. Yeah, we could get much more bigger answers.
Yeah, I trust. Yeah, you've been accurate.
Good
for me in my in the past couple months that I've seen you. So I do. Yeah. And you want to trust whomever you're seeing too for that. So.
Oh, honey, this is, I love it for you. I mean, I really love this for you. It looks very beautiful. Your past and that strength coming in, being able to see, really having your eyes. Oh. Yeah, you've always had your eyes wide open. You've always been that way. You are very open. You're aware. Not a lot gets past you. So it's
Mhm.
just telling you to keep that up. Keep it up.
Yeah, it's just like confirming, because that's, I mean, I'm a Capricorn, so it's like I do have that like skeptical, or it's like where, or maybe it's that guard up, but like I am aware of who I let around my surroundings. So
Good.
that is just like a confirmation to kind of, assess new individuals.
Good. Well, we asked for just what does the universe want you to
Mhm.
know? So, and I think that plays in really good. It is saying that you have that ability. You can look at things. You're not prejudiced by a narrow mindset.
Right.
So you can, go there. Sorry,
No worries.
somebody was calling me. Oh, thank you.
Sound quality was great.
So there we go.
That was a good ring.
Sorry about that.
No, you're good.
That
see what
was
Oracle-
the universe calling Bree.
Oh, there you go.
That's what it
Let me
was.
see.
Definitely.
What's a final message for Bree from the universe?
Now, earlier you told Bree to make sure to think outside the box.
Yes. She has done that. She does do that.
Yeah, that's my life. Oh, I have on my wall, think outside the box.
No
Just
kidding.
right over, no kidding, just right over by my TV.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
and
think
that's
that's
where
important.
I take after my
Yes.
grandma Borden, the Polish one. And she's like, I like to be a little different. So I'm just I'm different, just to say it.
You've always had that skill because that's in your past. So you've always had that skill. And you're very, very strong. I mean, you're obviously very strong because in your past you had the World, the Emperor, and the Hangman. You had 3 major arcana. So yeah, it tells me and then with the Queen of Wands, hell, girl, you're badass. You really are. You're good at learning. There's just something that has taken its time. And now that I know you're an Earth sign, us Earth signs, because I'm an Earth sign.
I'm thinking right now she's got a 6-pack of whoop ass on her shelf. She's tough.
I mean, I if that's what it needs, I can, I can take care of that.
No, all right. So we got 2 jumpers again. This is interesting. They're coming out in pairs. This is fun. This will be fun. Scavenge. Routine. Let's see what the scavenge means. It says the crow searches for anything, even the smallest crumb of food. Although insight might be gained and scavenging can promote brain development, the crow's attention is on an area that may not yield the greatest reward. Your attention may be on a situation that holds a little promise, yet at the same time you are hoping to find some source of nourishment or value. Interesting.
So that's kind of saying think outside the box too, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right? So not to concentrate on that thing in the middle, but looking around.
Focus.
And that's I pay attention to detail, so it's hard. Like when I do focus, it's very detail oriented because of working, doing hair and makeup. You have to really make sure you're a perfectionist. So I can kind of sometimes I need to not be so laser focused on certain aspects.
Can't see the forest for the trees.
Mhm.
The second one was routine. It says every morning I watch the crows return to my neighborhood, and every evening I see them as they depart. It is like clockwork. The crows have a routine that they have stuck with for as long as I can remember. I moved to Seattle in 1998 and noticed it back then. Routine speaks to the things we do out of habit because it is part of who we are. What is expected of us? Whoa, does that fit? In many ways, it is routine that creates stability. However, it can also lead to stagnation or getting in a rut. Ask yourself, are you in a routine that makes a foundation for success, or are you merely going through the motions because you don't know what else to do? think outside the box.
Yeah.
You're perfectly capable. Perfectly capable. So I think that ties right in. That ties right in.
Mhm. Cool.
Very
Thank
good.
you.
Very
Yeah,
good.
it resonated. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Watch out. Watch out. Fair warning. Yeah, there's going to be something, but it's just going to activate action and change. You know, there's nothing really ugly here at all, but it is a cautionary tale.
Mhm.
Cautionary tale. I hope that helped.
Awesome.
Yeah, no,
was
it
great.
did. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Great. Fantastic. Yeah, contact me anytime, girl. We dig on this because I want to know.
Mhm.
I'm nosy as hell. I mean, it's killing me not to.
Oh, I understand that.
Yeah. You got to be nosy when you're a tarot reader.
This whole time I was like, we're gonna have to have an after show and keep Bree here. Well, awesome. That was a great
girl.
reading.
Good.
Yeah, thank
good
you.
luck. Keep on keeping on, girl. You got it. Just keep your eyes open. Keep your eyes open.
Definitely.
Next up, we've got a very special guest. We've got my sister who is sick in bed, so she's not going to show herself on camera, but she is going to be with us on audio. How's it going, Molly?
Oh, it's all right.
Oh, you sound so
Good
sad.
morning, Molly.
Good morning.
I'm so sorry you don't
no.
feel well.
I'm sorry. Your premiere's today, too.
Aw.
I know.
excited
I'm
for-
glad that it's pre-recorded.
You excited for your premiere? You're going to have a
Yes,
chat room
I'm
full
very
of people.
excited.
Awesome.
I hope so.
Yeah, just snuggle that kitty. I saw that you have a cute cat. They'll make you feel better.
Aw.
I'm sure
Yeah,
Swayze's
I
laying right
love her.
next to her.
She's right next to me right now. So
Swayze.
Yep.
Swayze.
Molly, what can I do for you today?
Oh, I just wanted like a general reading.
Okay, honey. All right, let's see what we got.
Can't-
I'm going to have to overnight you some NyQuil.
Slippery elm. I heard slippery elm. You know what that is?
Slippery elm?
It's a tea. It's an
No.
herbal tea,
Mm-hmm.
and it's very good. It's very good
They
if you're
have
like
They have
draining.
lozenges.
Yeah, it's good for like if you're draining and your throat's getting kind of crappy and all that stuff. Because I heard, boom, slippery elm came in for you, Molly.
Huh.
So
Good to know. Okay.
good, yeah, maybe some good herbal tea will help you out there.
Yeah, I've got a licorice tea
Ooh,
that I had last night. It was pretty good.
yummy! I love licorice. Alrighty, all right. I heard. Okay, I heard you can't dance. You can't dance.
Not like her brother.
Oh, dancing.
I don't know what that, like I said, they say shit. I don't know. I got the chatty one today. Super chatty. All right. Oh, too many. That was just bad handling. I'm not gonna do that. Let's say with Molly. Universe, what messages do we? There we go. Fabuloso. Interesting. I'm glad to see some different cards. It felt like I was getting the same cards for everybody. This is way different, Molly. Way different.
Okay.
Wands. Why did you do that? They're getting jumpy now.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Not bad. Aw. Bottom of the deck, Five of Pentacles. It's very funny. This is like feeling left out in the cold, kind of distance, but yet at the same time, they could help themselves. All they have, they're out in the snow. It looks like Tiny Tim or something. But
Yeah.
could go in and relieve it. But it is that, and this is pertaining to health. Basically, this is saying you're sick. That's what we get.
All right.
This changes. All right, let's look at your previous energy. God dang it. Sorry, I'm an idiot. This is cool. In your previous energy that you're bringing forward to your current situation, you got the High Priestess. Fabulous.
Oh, nice.
So, that's wonderful. High Priestess, she's the High Priestess. She's the necromancer, the one with knows all the mysteries and all that kind of stuff. Next, the Six of Pentacles, which is, persevering, moving forward. That's home, heart, health. Queen of Cups, dead center. Right next to the marriage card. You bet. Did you get engaged or something? Because you did get the stability.
No, I wish.
Yeah. This is stability, though, and this is in your drive, ambition, desire. It is stability. It doesn't feel like the marriage card because right next to it is the Six of Cups, which in this case right now, it feels like you cling a little bit too much to the past. That's what you bring. You bring a little bit too much forward with you. And it's not a negative thing at all, but it can be just a little too much. I mean, when you go with the High Priestess here, and she's all about the mysteries and all that kind of stuff, next to all these other just lower cards for the daily basis, it just feels like what it's telling me is that once again, there's too much nostalgia. There's too much forward looking back. Right now, it looks like to me that what you're bringing forward is a lot of past. I don't want to say regrets, but there's just too much that you're bringing forward that you should probably release and let go of. Trust in the mysteries of life, because that's. Yeah. And with the Queen of... was there like that's too personal. Well, it feels like there was like a recent breakup or something, or with someone in your past. There was somebody that you had a falling out with. That's what I was hearing. And that's probably why the nostalgia, looking back, it feels like there was a falling out of some kind.
It wasn't a falling out. Wasn't a falling out, but one of my best friends just moved across the country.
Right. Okay.
And so there was a goodbye.
And that plays in with the nostalgia card then. So you have good, happy memories and things like that. And so that's been taken away from you. That's interesting. Okay. Well, let's look at the your current situation. Two of Swords. Once again, choices. And this card, I really love this card though, because she's so obvious. I mean, she's got the swords in her hands, which represents her thought. She's got choice, but she's got those arms crossed over her chest, over her heart. So, and she's blindfolded. So it is a decision in your current circumstance that you're just quite not ready to make yet. Don't want to, because you're waiting for the truth. You got Judgment right next to it. So there is a truth forthcoming for you, or now actually, with the Seven of Pentacles. Once again, it's that card of you planted your seeds. You need to step back, take a look, take a break at what you're doing. But that is the experience you've gained. Okay. Here's the plotter. It's a Knight of Pentacles. He's the slowest moving energy. So where you're at right now is just not moving like you would like it to. It's plodding. It's just not forthcoming. And then you did get the King of Wands. And the King of Wands is he's a really good king. I mean, he's got pretty much everything, but he can be vindictive, kind of an asshole. So there's a truth that you're waiting for, and you've planted the seeds on this. Right now, there's something that you have created, you have manifested, and you're aware of it, and you're waiting to see how that manifests for you. It's coming in slow as hell, though. for some reason. And we'll be the, it'll force a decision, really. But the whole thing is that is really good about it, though. It's based in the truth. You're waiting for a truth to come through for you. Okay. But you created this, girl. This was you. You manifested it, especially with the high priestess in your past. You have very good manifestation skills. You can, well, we all can if we try, but you do. I think you don't. I think you should trust yourself more. You should trust yourself more. Okay. But like I said, there is a truth coming in for you. It's plodding along. You planted the seeds. It's basically stepping back and watching it grow. It looks very positive. I mean, it can be, but at the same time, there's a little mystery involved here with this decision, and it's going to be definitely a head over heart right now. That you need to be more less emotional, more rational, and that's where your truth will come through. That's how your truth is going to come to you. Potential outcome. Another one, Knight of Wands. So once again, an action card, drive, ambition, desire. Flying in is coming in pretty quick because right next to that, the Queen of Pentacles. Dead center, the Magician. And that's connecting up, as above, so below, connecting the heavens with the earth. Next to the Ace of Pentacles, new beginnings. All right. Followed by the Knight of Cups. So this is really cool. This is really actually excellent. I love this. Because you're anchored by two knights, and look they're looking right at each other. They're heading right for each other.
Yeah.
Heart.
Yeah.
I'm backwards. Heart and your world, your drive, ambition, what makes you tick, right there together, anchored with the Queen of Pentacles, successful in your, this feels almost a little work related, because then you've got the Magician.
Okay.
So there's a connection. There's definitely a connection. And it's going to start because you got the Ace of Wands. And what do we have on the bottom? Okay. Makes sense to me now. Okay. So what I'm feeling here is, and especially with this on the feeling like out in the cold, there is some truth that you're going to become aware of, that you're actually seeking because you have planted those seeds. It's not like you laid a trap or anything. It's not like you're trying to trip somebody up or doing some kind of game. It doesn't feel like that. It feels like you've done something that you want to bear fruit, and it will for you, and it will bring forth a truth that will be very profound for you, because with the King of Wands, that's all that knowledge and everything. So when that truth comes in, it's going to be very, very positive for you. Very, very, very good. It just might be a little scary because it's going to create a decision that you need to completely get your heart out of. Don't let your emotions rule on that one if you can avoid it at all costs, because yeah, I don't know. I'll go on that. And like I said, it looks like that's exactly what it is too. Coming in with the two knights on either, with the crown, with the Magician. Let me look this way. Yeah. So stick to what you're doing. You're doing something. Are you aware of it? Do you know that you're doing this? Because you're definitely manifesting. And it's going to come. It's going to come in for you. It's going to create, but it feels like more than anything, it feels like just a stability in your financial and work situation. It doesn't feel like a relationship at all. It feels more like your job. It feels more like that. Like that is what is going to happen when this truth comes forward. It feels more like, work. Because look at all these pentacles too. Yeah, it does. It almost feels like job or a relationship with someone, a friend, a coworker, something like that. This doesn't feel at all. There's so few cups here. that it feels more like that, more of your physical world outside of you, that you're waiting for this truth, the decision to
Okay.
come in, plodding in slowly, and then all of a sudden, boom, it's going to happen all at once. And then you're going to have to use, head over heart. You can do it. You can connect the two. She's not what? Could you see us? Because I just realized I'm pointing and doing these things. So no, this is fabulous. But it does feel it feels very job wise. It feels very kind of like work.
Okay.
That kind of relationship that doesn't feel anything about. Yeah, I'm not feeling. I mean, in your past there was cups, but that you've brought forward with you and all that. So yeah, the message I say is you're waiting for a truth, and you're going to know it when it comes in. It'll be you'll make the correct judgment. It's kind of plodding though. It's not rushing in, but when it does show up, it's going to come in like gangbusters. It's going to knock your socks off because boom, boom, charging in. But it's going to be very beneficial, very nurturing. Connect your head and heart, get it going, and you'll have a new beginning. You're going to have a new beginning. And once again, this is drive, ambition, desire. So this is good stuff, but it does feel very, either work or just interpersonal relationships that aren't about love, about coworkers or something. That's what the message is getting for you.
That's awesome.
Does it resonate for you, Ma?
Yeah, it does actually.
Okay, great, good. Let's. I don't think I pulled one of these for JoJo. Let's see what the universe has to say. We'll pull a.
You just caught his attention. He thought you were.
Whoa!
Let's hear what the universe has to tell me.
The universe.
JoJo. I love those tapestries. I've got those on my wish list, but it's good to see them like in person.
I think cute. Yeah, I really liked them. You got Night.
This was for Molly.
Night.
We got a lot of nights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I know it's a different kind of night, but
look at it. The card's showing a full moon. This is about
full moon with lots of. Those are crows in the.
Yes. Okay. Look at them. They're all out there.
How many? That's a lot.
It's a murder of crows.
Look how that. Yeah, isn't that cool? I love it. Look at there's several pairs, but then there's a couple individuals too. So read into that what you want.
Okay.
Night. It is here that all the chatter, all the noise, the action of the day subsides and quiet returns. Night creates a space to contemplate the day as a whole. What event had the most significant impact and will help you grow? Are there events such as petty squabbles that serve you little and can be released into the dark? So, that fits right in with the judgment card and the swords and the decisions. And actually, it's funny too.
See, in fact, going back to what you were telling me earlier, I let go of some stuff. These guys know what I'm talking about, I think.
Oh yeah.
I'm letting go of some.
This one's for Molly, though, right?
Yeah, this is for Molly. This is on Molly.
Okay.
I'll go back to you in a second.
I cross-threaded over on Molly.
Cross-threaded, JoJo.
But you obviously can relate to that card. There's nothing wrong with relating to the message.
Oh, okay.
But that's definitely, that feels like it fits to me. It is, and it's funny if you look. That's got the full moon on it. This one's got a quarter moon.
Well, maybe you did two at once. Maybe it was a dually.
Nah, this was all Molly. I felt her energy real strong, and they were rattling like crazy.
All right.
So, no, you're good, Molly. It feels like that. It definitely feels like there's going to be some forward movement with your vocation situation, your job, whatever, and it's going to come in maybe unexpected because when you got two nights rushing in, look at that. It's kind of. I think it feels like it's going to hit you out of the blue. But you're going to handle it beautifully, and it's going to open up a new path, a new direction.
All right.
So go with it, girl. Go with it.
All right.
New
that
YouTube
sounds good.
channel adventure.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Awesome card for you right now.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Sweet.
All right.
That was
Thank
awesome
you.
reading.
Oh, hope that helped.
And your tea is
Yeah,
on
it
the way.
did.
It'll be there tomorrow.
Feel better, Molly.
Yeah, do.
Thank you.
Yes, Molly.
Thank you, guys.
You've got
Love you.
64 tea bags on
Yeah,
the
I
way.
feel better.
Yeah. It's funny I heard that slippery elm.
Thank you.
Yep, no problem. Love you.
No worries, doll. That was interesting.
Yeah.
See, you just never know what you got. You just never know.
My sister is always sick because she works at a preschool.
Oh,
well,
geez.
that
So-
says it all.
Oh boy.
Yeah. I
I
worked
had
in a pediatric clinic for a lot of years, and it's like the first 2 years I worked at, every weekend I'd be sick. I
yep.
was like,
Yeah, I have friends that are teachers, and that's what they tell me. Like when you're any kind of teacher, but it's particularly young kids,
Mhm.
but just teachers in general, they tell me like their first 10 years of teaching, you're just sick all the time.
Building up immunity
Well,
to everything.
doing hair, at first I was sick a lot because clients still come in, like
Yeah.
they'll take the day off from work because they're sick, and then they'll
Uh-huh.
come into the salon. And so I got sick a lot. And then eventually it's, you kind of get used to stuff.
JoJo,
Yeah, so this one's mine. All right.
this is yours. You got
I'm strapped in and ready. Okay, what's that? Oh,
communication.
communication.
Communication. This is what the universe wants you to hear.
And now is that like a kitchen window? What was on the counter?
It does look like that, doesn't it?
Yeah, it looks like it's a cutting board.
Yeah.
And it's got, is that a flower or a vegetable or both to the right?
There's a knife, but it's all flowers.
Okay.
Flowers.
Interesting. And what's that? And that's the crow eating out of a bowl, looks
Bowl.
like.
Yep.
And it's winter outside.
It is.
Ooh.
Okay, let's see. Okay, it says, before we adopted our pup Layla, one of my neighborhood crows would come calling. This one we named Brave One because she would go right up to our sliding glass door and knock. The bird was looking for a handout. This card brings the message to speak up, state what you want. You may think those around you know your needs and desires, but this may not be the case. Now is the time to articulate your wishes.
You know, that's good advice because
Yeah,
I
wonderful.
very frequently don't express what I want to people. And I just keep things to myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's
And
no
that's
good.
probably the way I was raised, something in there, right? But yeah, I'm going to think about that hard.
Yeah, no, that's really a good one. That's a goodie.
is.
I like it.
The universe caught me on that one.
Yeah, boy, they called you out, buddy.
They did. They called me out on that one.
Universe knows everything,
They
JoJo.
do.
It does.
They do.
You know, I
It does.
had to tell a client I had because she was like wanting such specific details. And I said, honey, I'm not a god. Let me put that down for you right now. And I said, don't take this in an insulting way, but I'm not allowed all knowledge. I'm not. I said, I get fragmentary information. It's up to us to figure it out. If I could do that and nail down things to an exactness, like I said, I'd be living in a mansion somewhere, getting weighed on and sipping tropical drinks while the cabana boy entertains me. You know, I can only hope.
Hi, Melissa. I want you to know I'm building up my sexual energy right now.
Jesus. Oh my God.
You're taking too many of those little
Holding it in. I'm holding it and saving it up.
Holy smokes. Save it for Chop Shop, Joe. Save it for Chop Shop. This is the morning show.
This is right. I'm on probation in the AM hours. In the AM, I'm still on probation.
That's right.
Yeah, cute PG here.
Oh, God.
That's cool. That's cool.
Hey,
See,
JoJo in the morning.
JoJo in the morning.
Communication's a powerful tool, but if it's just inside of you and you're the only one using it, well, I think communication, that's self-indulgence.
I gotta be expressing what I want. Did you hear that, guys?
That's right.
From here on out, JoJo Bone is expressing what he wants,
Oh,
what he
Lord.
needs.
Even more than you normally do? Holy
Yes,
smokes.
apparently so. That's what the universe is telling me.
Well, sometimes you got to take it with a grain of salt, you know.
Well,
Could be a
maybe,
misinterpretation
You know, I don't argue with the universe.
on your part.
I don't argue with the universe. It tells me something. I'm right there. you
Oh,
know.
boy. The JoJo Bone Show. Communication.
WJJB.
Communication is key on the JoJo Bone Show.
Taylor
Is your
Texas.
logo a little blue triangle?
Pardon?
Wasn't that what those? What are those pills? Those boner pills?
Oh,
we're talking
Blue
about.
Chew.
You're talking about Viagra?
You
Yeah.
asked for it now.
Oh my
Bobby.
God, that's true. I need to make sure I'm all stocked up on that stuff.
Beets are nature's Viagra.
Are they?
Well, it helps real good with your oxygen, for the circulation, and so
Okay.
I've read that it's known as nature's Viagra.
Well, I take them all at once. Beets, Cialis, Viagra. Hoping that
Load up
one of
on
them
it.
will work.
Before every show.
Yeah.
Before every show?
Before every show. Keeps me from falling out of my chair.
We might have to counterbalance with some saltpeter.
Oh,
I don't want any of that stuff. Oh my God. Oh my God. I have enough trouble. I don't need that.
Lord have mercy. Lee from First Floor Audio, you have the. Oh. Did he just hear me?
Oh, Lee.
He
Wow,
did. He just
that was
jumped right
fast.
in here.
What is up, Lee from First Floor Audio?
Oh,
How's
yeah,
it going,
there's
man?
Lee. Man, he's always styling, man. Look at that dude. He is styling.
Good morning, Lee.
Yeah.
Good morning, buddy. How's it going, dude?
Styling, man.
Hollywood.
You all right?
Hey.
How's it going? All right, Sonny. All right, Chad.
How's
Hi,
it going,
Bobby.
buddy? Good to
Hi,
see you,
lovely.
man.
You know,
Spooky,
remind me of this.
Jojo, Bree. Hi.
There should be, and there probably is a strict showbiz rule. You don't want to follow Lee G First Floor Audio on any show. You don't want to follow him. You want to be in front of him.
That's right.
Right?
Yeah, you
He's
better be
cool,
opening
man.
for Lee.
I mean, his entrance. He has the best entrance in the whole YouTube verse.
I agree. I have to agree.
Verse, and I love his set there. His lights and the the UFO and the. Is that like a sparkly ball for?
Yeah, it's a mirror ball. Yeah,
mirror ball. I love mirror balls, man.
Disco ball.
Disco. I was going to say I'm from the disco era. That's a disco ball.
There we go.
There's nothing better than mirror balls. That's good stuff. There. Oh yeah.
That'd be a good fit for the studio.
Yeah, it would
Can't
be.
take his idea though.
You would be.
This is
Would
better.
be. It's so interesting how pretty much how everyone's background reflects their personality. You're down here with Sonny, right? His is in his workshop, man. You know,
Oh, yeah.
and that's cool. That's
This
cool.
is my workshop.
Yeah, everybody's got their.
Yeah, and that's
their
your
stuff.
workshop.
Different tools.
Yeah, exactly.
Different tools. That's all it is. Different tools.
Yeah, yeah. I like that. Yeah, it's working out good.
It's probably the same amount of intent. I can guarantee you that.
How do you guys like my library?
Yeah, I
Beautiful.
think you're.
Yeah, I had it
Akashic
finished a couple
Records.
months ago, and I
You're definitely
I like
well
to do
read.
I like to do the show from the library. You know,
It's beautiful.
thank you.
I thought you're
I
supposed to be
painted the
quiet
ceiling
in a
myself.
library, Jojo.
What's that?
Thought you're supposed to be quiet in a library, Jojo.
Well,
or is it that
this
it's
is-
yours, you get to do whatever
I
you
can
say?
do whatever I want. I'm the only one in here now.
He's the only librarian.
I painted the roof myself. Look at the ceiling. I mean, the ceiling.
Oh God.
Okay, Michelangelo. I think
Okay,
Oh,
well,
look at that. You know, my real name is Michael.
Bobby, you just let me know when you want me to hit the mute button, and we'll take off.
Is there someone else? Lee, does Lee want Lee? You want to read it again? I didn't know.
Lee is here.
I got my hand up like a good little boy. Look.
Lee's here for a reading. For
The
sure.
right trapper, aren't
All
you?
right.
Right.
Damn right.
All right.
Damn
You
right.
know it. All right.
Lee,
All right,
are you
don't
a
get leery
soccer
about it.
fan? Are you a soccer fan?
No,
Are
not
you
really. No.
a European football fan? I mean, I should
No,
say that.
not really.
You're not? Because I always say things like, all right, all right, all right.
I'm surrounded by people that are fans of football and stuff, but no, I'm not.
Man.
I don't like sports ball.
The
I
European
don't mind
sport,
motorsports. I'm right up for motorsports. Give me some of that, but
European football
not
fans,
football.
they're like crazy, man.
Animals,
Like
mate, over here.
when they lose or they win, they like tear the stadium apart. You know.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, I love motorsports too. Love it. You're an F1 fan, I'm
Yeah,
sure.
give me that any day, mate, over here.
Right.
Or motorbikes, you know, give me the GP, MotoGP.
Yeah.
I'm
yeah,
happy with that.
MotoGP.
Yeah.
That's good,
Yeah.
man. Yeah. All
I
right.
likes me bikes. I miss my bike.
Me too. I sold my bike, and I had to get I got a Honda 150 motor scooter.
Yeah.
And it's
Okay.
it's kind of a good, of course it's not a motorcycle.
I
but-
couldn't go from my 1000cc right the way down to 100cc. I just couldn't do it.
Yeah, you couldn't do that,
Nah, nah.
But I'm
Fall
old
off it all the
and-
time.
I'm old and
Da-
crusty.
I dated
I
a guy
hate you and love you at the
for
same
2 years.
time,
Is
Sonny.
that your Sheen, Sonny?
That was my sports bike. That was my R1.
I hate
Nice.
man.
Yeah, the old.
bike.
Well,
That's-
funny
that
thing
one
is,
look-
Sonny, you say that's an R1, right? The engine that I had in my my Yamaha X Up, it was a Phase 1000 X Up. The engine is an R1 engine.
Ooh, those are nice.
I like
That's
Yeah,
Triumphs.
but only mine was upright because of my wrists. Like I can't do the lay down thing. I put too much weight on my wrists.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously I've got to have a commuter bike now, which is upright jobby rather than a racing laid down bike. I'll miss the laying down, but my wrists won't handle it. I got to have a upright.
I ride the R1s because I'm short, and that's the only one I can touch ground on. It's low.
Hey mate,
No-
I had to
no
have
eight
I had
fingers?
to have mine lowered. My
Yeah.
front forks were lowered by about that much, right? You should have
Yeah,
seen them. They
mine
look
were lowered. I
pathetic.
lowered mine
I had
all the
little
way.
lifters on them, little lifters on the front forks like this on the top of the handlebars with loads of washers on them like that. Look pathetic.
So no ape hangers then for you,
No ape hangers.
Sonny.
Oh,
No,
Melissa,
I have both bikes. I have two Harleys and that R1. One with ape hangers, one with drag bars, and my sports bike.
Now I hate you and loathe you at the same time.
I've ridden on the back of a motorcycle for a few years, so I've had my
Yeah.
share.
Yeah, I'm a biker at heart. I drive
Lear, you
cars.
have-
There's the one with ape hangers next to that one.
Yeah,
One
nice.
of my drag bikes in the
nice.
garage.
Oh boy.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, see, I don't like.
Like I said, the fairing
I
on
don't
that's
like
exactly the same as what
plasticky.
mine was on my Phaser. Exactly
Yeah, they're
the
the
same
same.
fairing.
They're the same.
On the
It's
front
same bike,
cowling,
just
yeah.
different. Yeah.
Yeah,
Jojo,
just
what
different
is
frame.
that?
Different frame. That's
Now
all.
that's
That's a
my
runner
new. That's
right
my
there.
new Sheen right there.
You just bought that?
Yeah, well, a couple
Oh,
months
wow.
ago.
Does that say my new sex machine for getting around town?
Is that where did
I
you
think
say
that's
that?
what
You
that
gotta
says
watch out
there.
for scooter people,
My
man.
new
They're
sex
vicious.
machine.
Scooter people are vicious too.
Wow.
Ah,
That's
dear, oh
JoJo's
dear,
sex
oh dear.
machine. I love it.
It's my sex machine.
You just
I
don't
like
want
trying
someone sneezing next to you when you pull up at zebra crossing.
On that note, Bobby,
Someone sneezes and you're out. Boom.
was that a good lead up for reading, Bobby? Sex machine show off?
Yeah, well, we never know where it'll go.
You just never know where it's gonna go with JoJo.
We're talking bikes
So
here.
far,
It's all
we
good.
haven't had that card, so they're behaving themselves today, I guess.
I'm going to mute myself now to prevent any
Interference.
premature accidents.
Oh, well, that's probably good.
Premature accidents.
And I'm gonna have some of my coffee.
Lee, what can I do for you today? Would you like
Just-
a general message?
Just generalize again. We know we
All
always
right,
do the
pal.
general. Let's just do a general
Alrighty.
read, shall we?
We've got Lee here today. We would like a message from the universe. What does Lee need to know to stay in his highest vibration?
Are you burning the incense over there, dude?
Chad's
Yeah, I
over
gotta get
there
JoJo's
lighting
energy out of
the,
here.
the Palo Santo.
Chad's clearing the air. He's
Clearing the
getting-
JoJo
yeah.
out of the
He's
atmosphere.
getting the JoJo stench out of his studio.
He's hitting the Palo Santo.
I love Palo Santo. It smells so good.
It's my go-to.
Yeah, I love Palo Santo.
Melissa.
All right, here we go. Everybody concentrate. By the way, does the presence of does our energy at all affect in any way
Yes, absolutely. I am
his
like,
reading? Okay.
I'm
Oh,
I'm
really?
I'm getting mega bombarded, and then plus I've got Chatty Cathy going on for some reason. She's here today, and she's the chatty one. So yeah, I'm getting. I feel almost like the first reading kicked off a lot of energy, lots, and then with all you guys coming in, absolutely.
All right,
I'm
we'll
actually
mute up.
Just simmer
Sweat
down,
like a
Jojo.
pig.
We're muting up.
Simmer.
Muting up, Jojo.
Lee,
I got my mind fixed on Mega Bombarded now.
Mega bombarded.
Yeah.
Lee, you got the King of Wands on the bottom. Fantastic. That's great king. Probably one of the strongest ones. That's your
It's good to be the king.
Yeah, it's good to be the king.
It's good to be the king.
Oh, you
Hey,
know
I'm
that
a Leo, king of the jungle. Hey.
Okay, darling.
You can either be the king or you can be the butt the king kicks. It's better to be the king than the butt.
That's it.
The
Like
king
in the
kicks.
words of Mel Brooks, it's good to be the king.
Good to be the king. I love the way they're flinging people in the air and he's shooting the people like they're the pigeons.
Yeah.
That movie, it's hilarious.
Mel Brooks was a G.
He's still alive.
Yeah.
He's older
Yeah.
in health. He's still alive.
Oh yeah, he's well old. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so your previous energy, which you brought forward, you start off with the Five of Pentacles. So that's that card of feeling left out in the cold, something, missing. Right next to the Page of Swords, feels like a new thought came in, sent you direction, changed it, because you got Judgment, which judgment is, the final judgment, getting the truth, being completed, fulfilled. 10 of Pentacles, top of the barrel.
Wow. Didn't I have that last time
The
again?
best. Yep, you did. And then
Wow.
you've got the Empress. So once again, I think you had these two before because there's a very strong female force around you.
Are they major arcanas as well?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah,
You got 1, 2 in the first line here. You got 2 major arcana. When it's out of 78 cards, it's good deal
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, it's nuts.
So-
Yeah.
Okay, so it feels like what I'm hearing is that what you've brought forward with you is the strength that has been brought to you from this female. The strong, she supports you, she brings you forward. So you've brought that strength with you because you've got the correct judgment. You're really on your path. There was just maybe at one point, one small time, but you overcame it right away, where there was a little like, I'm confused, I'm not sure where I'm going with this, but you overcame that very quickly. And I think it's because of the support. You're very well supported, very supported.
Yeah. Most people are quite well supported. I use my legs.
I don't want to ask what JoJo uses.
Yeah, I wouldn't ask that question.
Yeah,
He's probably got 3 of those.
Little tripod.
With his extra leg, diddle diddle diddle
Yep.
Okay. So that's all beautiful. Your previous energy, obviously, you've moved forward. You kind of found yourself. There was some moments of hesitation.
Yeah,
or confusion,
yeah, I get that.
But
Yeah.
you made a decision. It was correct. You're supported, and it's been beneficial. You've moved forward with very positive energy, in all ways. Heart, home, health, everything.
Mm.
Now your current's now taking a little turn. We've got the moon, so hidden things, stuff in the dark, right next to the moon. 4 cups. So that is stability, but it also can be a little myopic in your vision sometimes, or in your heart. You see how he's kind of looking at the 1 cup that's being offered him and not paying attention to the
Not
other.
paying attention. He's got 3 others down there. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
So-
more to choose than just one thing. Yeah.
And formulating gratitude, appreciation, like not seeing it. Dead center, Ace of Wands, a new direction. So there's a new path you're taking. With the Page of Pentacles, message coming in, causing possible redirection. This is definitely, I shouldn't say definitely, I should never use that word, but feels like vocation, hearth, and charging in the Knight of Swords. So there's going to be a real quick action taking place. You're going to get a message. Something's going to come through to you. Really, it feels really soon because it's going to create change. You're gonna start a whole new direction. Well, no, actually, you are doing this already. You're already in that.
Wow.
It feels like with this here though that you still.
It's because I'm reserved. It's because I calculate. I do jump in. I jump in. I give it my everything, but I sit back watching it as third person to make sure that I pick up on other things that I could miss out on. I do kind of do that.
So fits because I was just going to say that is absolutely, you know, there is things you don't know yet, and I was going to say because you're taking your time. You know, you're not in a rush. You're actually.
I'm methodical. That's what I am. I'm very methodical in the way I do things. It looks like I'm taking my time, but all of a sudden there's loads of things done.
But then there's bursts.
Yeah.
I think you work in bursts.
Yep.
That's what I'm hearing. Yeah. So there is, with these two anchoring your current situation with this one, I'm backwards, something hidden and then a message coming in. So in your current situation, there's a new path you're taking. You just still need some more info. You're collecting it. It's going to come in. It's going to be.
And that is literally, that idea is fresh as hell as well. It's really fresh.
Okay, yeah, because it looks like it's brand new.
It's like it's basically happened almost over last night, I suppose, and today.
Oh,
so that is that particular part that you're talking about. I think is what I've been talking about with someone else.
Oh, good.
So yeah, it's nuts.
Potential outcome. This is fabulous. 6 of Wands. This is the celebration victory card. Perseverance as well. So keep persevering. Keep doing what you're doing because it's going to bring victory. Don't get too caught up in your head. You see, she's trapped in there with the 8 of Swords, but
yeah,
it looked really good.
Yep.
She can walk right out of there. All she has to do is walk forward.
There's a big open gap there.
Yeah. So she's only being held by your own limitations.
Yeah.
Because look, you've got the Chariot. I think you got this last time.
I did. Yeah.
Yeah, because you're the one driving. You are the power behind it.
I think that's double stamped, isn't it? That's
double
stamped. I don't think anybody's taken my power, mate, anytime soon.
And there you go with another new beginning. You know with the Pentacles. So once again, this is what you're creating in your job, what you're working at, what you're doing for yourself. You know, you're getting a new beginning, and the Wheel of Fortune is spinning. It feels like you have choices. There's a lot of things going around you. It's just what are you going to pick?
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
That does tend to happen a lot. I get a lot of weird offers.
That could be it too.
They're not all musically orientated either. Not everybody just wants me to sing, you know.
You know what? If I look here at the center, if I go straight down the center, which always to me represents you, the person I'm speaking to.
Yeah.
Past, judgment, current situation, new beginnings, because you're the driving force. So you're the master of your own domain. The only thing I would say is just don't let yourself get bogged down in too much overthinking because it's just not necessary. You'd be creating your own obstacles.
Yeah.
You don't need to do that.
I know exactly what that is as well.
Okay. Okay.
See, that's what I said. I know what that is. It sounds arrogant, but I do. I know exactly what that means.
No, it's great
because I know that part of me. I know that part of me that's. I worry too much about certain things I probably don't even need to worry about. But it's my analytical nature. I'm very analytical.
Yeah, and that's what's right here too. Getting out of your head. This is not the most severe, but it is telling me that you can create obstacles for yourself that aren't even necessary. They're not there.
Yeah.
It's an illusion, but you've got the victory card. You've got the victory card. So as long as you can overcome that, because he's coming in. Matter of fact, he's looking right at her. When you put them right together, he's looking right at her. Victory's looking
I get such interesting cards. It's nuts.
Yeah. And I just love this for you. So you are definitely on the right path. You're well supported. You just need new info. You're on the, it feels like you're on the cusp of new adventure, basically, in your life. And make sure you remember to be grateful and have gratitude to the universe of what you're receiving and what is so positive and beautiful for you.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Don't ever
totally.
forget, you know.
Totally, yeah. I think I
that
should.
that's
Like I said, it's actually almost on the borderline of making me a bit shy about it because I'm getting so much positive feedback from people. But I also need to learn how to, accept it as well. So I know what that means. You know.
I love it. I love it. Now, and like I said, with the King of Wands, once again, I mean, he's badass. He's very, very successful, very wonderful king. So you're absolutely in the going forward. There's nothing going backwards here. You are absolutely progressing. The only thing I would say is just you got some more info you need to get that good start going. I think you need to kind of there's a choice. You do need to choose something, even though we don't have those cards here. It feels like that you've got a lot of irons in the fire, and that you need to maybe tighten that, because with the wheel,
you could say I've got I've got many tendrils.
there's a lot going on. So for the victory, which you are going to get, just stay focused. Keep driving because you're doing fantastic. Just don't let your head
done me a good
create
one,
obstacles that aren't even there.
Okay, yeah. Oh, taken. Yeah, I've got
beautiful.
that. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Wicked. Thanks again, Bobby.
Sure,
Brilliant.
you're welcome. Do you want
Always
an
a pleasure.
oracle card? Would you like?
Yeah,
an
go
oracle?
on then. Go for it.
Let's do an oracle from the universe. See what the universe has got for a final message here.
Come on, universe.
I love you. Got this, Lee. This is fabulous. You really got it going on here. This is really, really good.
That's a good reading, Lee.
All
I
right.
like that.
And last message.
I know. It's a bit like last time, Chad, isn't it? Again.
Yeah, it's funny how
It's like,
lines
what
up.
the hell? It's like, wow.
You got resistance. That's interesting. Resistance.
Whoa. Who's resistant? Does it mean
Oh.
it's resistant?
Let's see what she says here. Resistance.
Yeah, see what it says. Yeah.
Resistance. There may be a strong wind coming your way. However, you do have the ability to find a path with the least resistance.
Now it makes sense.
Have you ever seen a crow get thrown by the wind? The bird may get taken off guard, but it finds its balance again.
Yeah.
You are the sky. Everything else, it is just the weather. Great message.
All right.
That is wicked.
Great message.
That is
All right,
wicked.
did you hear that, Lee? Prepare yourself for a mighty wind.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm holding it in as we speak, mate. Not live on air anyway, mate.
That is you, Lee. That is you, though. That is you.
It is, yeah. Yeah,
Goes
find
right
the
with
path
that
of least
card
resistance,
there.
mate. Get the job done. I have got tunnel vision, me. I'm one of them. If I say I'm going to do something,
Yeah.
I'm Leo rising, so I have some similar
I'm Leo
characteristics
Scorpio
as
rising,
you.
so I've got both sort of aspects of it. I've got the sting in me tail as well as the raw. You know.
There you go.
Fantastic. Fantastic. So I hope this.
Oh, it's
gave you-
fantastic. No, I loved it.
Great.
Loved it. Great fun.
Wonderful. And you got a
Thank
lot
you.
of repeaters. If I'm remembering correctly, you got
Yeah.
a lot of the same cards.
I
So it's
did, I know.
that tells me definitely on path. Definitely doing.
It's like a stamp of approval, isn't it? It's mad.
Yeah. Seriously.
Yeah, but it's not that just Bobby though. But I've been going other places as well, and other people have been pulling up oracle cards and stuff, you know, for the fun side of it.
Yeah.
And it's been the same sort of thing. It's been stamping the thing every single time. And it's just uncanny how everybody's has a relevance to it. It's mad.
That's
I don't
wonderful.
understand it. I don't.
Confirmation.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
absolutely.
crazy, isn't it? Yeah, it's
Yeah, I know.
it's crazy. I
beautiful.
don't know what I don't know about all this stuff. It's great fun, but it is interesting.
Yeah. Like I said, we never know what we get here, and it looks fantastic for you. Is this is someone with you, right? You have this strong woman.
What, my wife probably?
Because she showed up last time
Oh,
too.
she's strong with herself, let alone me.
Yeah,
She's a stronger person
definitely.
than I'll ever be. I mean,
Because I think she's been the
Aw.
Empress twice,
Oh,
she's
man.
been through
Hmm.
absolute hell, that woman.
and you've been the Chariot twice too, so you're definitely very driven.
Oh yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah,
That's
there ain't no lie.
Aw.
There ain't
Very.
no lie.
yeah, good man, Lee.
But you're definitely moving forward, new directions, and actually it looks like a plethora of choices. You know, with that wheel spinning, grab one and go
Okay.
for it because you're going to be successful.
Whoa.
Yep.
And you know, Lee, you look
Whoa.
good while you're doing it.
That's
I know,
right.
That's
babe.
important.
Thank you, darling. I know.
You're welcome. Best to you.
He
See
he,
that,
he
Dad?
he gets dressed up for the weekend show. He looks rather
Yeah.
dapper.
Well, normally I put a shirt on at least. I mean, you know, put an extra
Snazzy.
bit of extra little bit of look on, don't I?
A little flair.
Lee, do you do a lot of gigs out?
No,
or-
not anymore. I haven't done gigs for years, purely because I had a partner that got really ill and he couldn't do it anymore. So we kind of resided to the studio sort of life. But
Well,
I mean,
that's
I'd be
cool.
up for it straight away. I mean, we're starting this new project thing that we've just been discussing here about something new. Stag and I is going to carry on writing some tunes and put it all into one thing. We've got a name. I've got a name picked out for it. We're going to leave it yet. We're not going to tell anybody.
Sweet.
All right.
But
All right.
we're going to start amalgamating some of the records that we've done with Newton's Descent, which is the old band that I was with,
Newton's.
Oh,
and
that's
also
awesome,
some
man.
of the stuff that we did together with Stag and I, and we're going to amalgamate it into one thing and carry on writing as that team from that moment onwards.
Oh,
So this
great.
new thing you've been on about is
Yeah.
about this, and the questions that needed to be answered yet before I go ahead with it are what are we going to do with it? Are we going to carry on writing? Are we going to write behind the scenes? Lots of other little questions. That's what you were saying about. There's lots of other things to work out before I can do anything.
Definitely looks like a process you're going through. There's a
Oh yeah.
process.
There's a tick list. There's a tick
Yeah,
list.
absolutely. But it's going to be, it absolutely looks success. I mean, you have the card of victory, success, winning. So it looks
Cool.
fabulous. It's just
Cool.
narrowing down and get that wheel to stop spinning.
Yeah.
And once you get
Yeah,
that, like
that's
you
probably
said,
my
and
head that's
formulate-
doing that.
Yeah.
It's probably my head that's doing that. I'm probably like a bit of a headless chicken at times with it because
What is your birth sign?
my birth sign. I'm a Leo.
Oh, okay. Okay, good. Fabulous.
I'm 1968. I was born at 6 minutes past 12 6 minutes past 12. I think on a Tuesday. 1968. So
68. God, you guys are old babies. I hate to
yeah, I'm
say
a little baby, aren't I? Me, yeah, I'm only little.
I was born in a completely different decade. Bummer.
Oh. Hey, look, I was nearly a 70s kid.
Oh.
2 years off of being a 70s kid.
See, that's when we were talking about disco earlier. I wanted to go to Studio 54. That was my goal when I was a senior in high school. God, I wanted to go.
Oh.
I was in California. How the hell, you know? Didn't work out.
Lindsay Pinzer, are you still in the chat? I dropped a link to you in Discord. I think we might have
Do you
time
want me
for
to shoot
one
off
more.
then?
You keep on keeping on, Lee, because you're doing right. You're doing
Thank you
great.
very much, my darling. It's lovely
You're
of you.
welcome.
You're awesome, Lee. We love you here, man.
All right.
Cheers, Mom.
man.
Thanks for not
You can
flagging
kick
us
me out
every,
if you want.
every time we play your music.
Thanks for what?
We play your music constantly on this channel, so thanks for not
And
copywriting us.
and good luck with that. Well done.
I keep getting more viewers every time I play your music, man.
Look.
Yeah, and I got to pay him $10 for every song you play, every time you play it.
I didn't know you were doing that.
It's time to get a kazoo, Chad.
Oi, how am I supposed to make any money out of this if you lot are making money out of my music? Oh, hang on a minute. I want a bit. Hey, hang on. Yeah,
That's-
copyright. Oi.
That's where all the buy me a coffee money's been going.
Yep.
That's what it is.
I give it all to Lee to sing to me.
It's all going to
I just
Lee.
sit here like this and watch him by myself.
Too funny.
It's only music, mate. It's only music.
Oh, okay. Pinzer's listening. She'll be here in a second.
Meant
Okay,
for
cool.
sharing.
Thank you, sweetly. She says, well, here's the universe for me lately. Sound not allowing on my phone. Laptop is locked out with security.
What a bummer.
Hmm.
That's not good.
Well, I'm
It's the
sorry to hear that.
Russians.
It's definitely not
Told ya.
ideal, is it? Really? Let's be fair.
I'm sorry, Lindsay. Wait, what'd you say, Lee? I missed it.
I said it's definitely not. I can't remember now. You've done me now, haven't you? It only works when it comes out the first time. If you don't hear it, it's not my fault, mate.
You have to be there the
Repeating
first
a
time.
joke
I
when you have
understand.
when you have to explain a joke, mate. It's never any good, mate. You just gone and ruined it all now, haven't you? Like, yeah, I give up, mate. I really do.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, mate.
He just shuts himself off. Both devices are freaking out on you. I'm sorry,
She said,
Lindsay.
"That's a bummer."
I said that's not ideal, is it, mate?
No, that's not ideal. Well, Sweetly, if you'd like to come up, I just dropped the link in the chat. Pins are...
That's nice of you to say so. Thanks, mate.
If you can... what?
Sweet Lee.
Yeah, Sweetly, Sweetly Morbid. It was either
He
her
still
or
didn't get
Pinzer.
it. He still,
No, you gotta explain every joke to Chad.
he still didn't get it.
You need to
Separate
send
the
him a memo
words,
where
Chad.
It's because I don't really pay attention to my own podcast.
You see that girl?
Cheers for that. Cheers for that, Chad, mate. I'm glad you're here in the room, mate, and not just off in dreamland
Chad-
somewhere, mate. I'm glad
Chad,
you're right
where
with
are
us.
you right now?
Oh, he's getting ready to kick himself off the screen. He hasn't done
Yeah,
He's
that
on
really.
planet Zog, mate.
It's on planet
Man,
Bong
Zog.
Water.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, planet Bong Water. Nice. Quality.
Sweetly says, okay, can we just listen because she needs this? You know what? That's...
Okay.
Yeah, we can do that. We can pull her some
Aw.
cards.
Right, I'll shut up now.
So, Pinzer, focus your energy. Ask a question.
What does she? Yeah. What
She
does she
says
want?
the laptop is literally screaming at me. I don't know what to do. It's my partner's. All right, so just focus
Smash it.
on a question and
Let us know.
Let us
me
know what you're
what
you're
she
thinking
wants.
because distance knows no bounds, or whatever. She says makes no sense, but Sweetly's probably right. Yeah, just let us know what your question is.
I'm hearing that something she's going to have to give time to. Something I'm hearing. Take the time. Take the time.
That's so cool that you're just getting messages without even talking to her.
Oh my God! Now I'm something about water.
Might
I
have a
don't know.
little-
That's weird. I just got a picture of like a lake or something. Take your time. I'm not. You tell me. I have no idea what the hell that is. I don't know. They just come. But I definitely heard something about something needs to take time.
Okay.
Okay,
Still-
so definitely got that as a chatty Cathy.
Still waiting on Lindsay to type a question in the chat for Bobby. Or do you just
Chad, I
want
can't-
like a general reading, Lindsay? Or
We can just see what they say.
yeah,
Whatever she.
give her a couple more seconds here. I just picture her grabbing her laptop and throwing it off a balcony or something. It's just bouncing down the street right now.
Can she even get in the chat? Can she type? I mean, is that dead too? Is that why?
Yeah,
we're
I
not-
mean every now and then I get a chat from her. I think she might be on her phone. There she goes.
Okay.
A lot of lack of motivation lately, a plethora of things that I need to figure out, and a need a push. Takes time.
What did I just say? I
That's
just said something
crazy.
needed time. I heard
Needed
I heard
time,
that.
yeah.
It's going to take time.
Mhm.
All right, darling. Let's see what's going on. Oh shit. Okay. Wow. Okay. I just got holy shit. I don't know how to describe it other than icy adrenaline just went through me, but it started in reverse. It usually goes from my head down. This time it came from my feet up. So that's interesting. Oh gosh. Okay, honey, we're on it because that's my messengers telling me that they're coming with some hard truth here. So let's see what's going on for. Wow. Wish I had bigger hands. Okay, that one's jump. Okay, we're on a roll. Holy cow. Can I breathe a minute here? Okay. There is crazy energy today, you guys. Crazy energy.
That's what she was saying. Is her energy's all over the place.
Oh
today.
my God!
And I'd say March.
Are you feeling it? Yeah. Bottom of the deck, she got the 4 of Wands, which is stability. Also the marriage card. So we'll see how that plays out into what we're seeking here. But that's actually a good card. Relevant past. Now, ouch. Started off with the World. So it feels like there was a completion in your life. You were at a complete state. 5 of Wands came in. Change, conflict was going on. This is in your drive, ambition, and desire. So the world wasn't as stable as you thought. Because a messenger came in. Page of Wands here. So that came in and caused change, because right next to that was also the Page of Swords, 2 pages together. So we're talking about 2 messengers that came in with what you do, your physical world, and in your mental thoughts, came in at the same time and kind of threw you for a loop. Okay. I basically pulled the rug right out from under you. And then you got the 4 of Pentacles, which I'm hearing fear of loss. Definitely, do you see how he's like got his feet on the coins and one on his head and he's clutching one to his heart here? That's just kind of holding too tight to something. And it feels like it's there was whatever threw you out of that happiness, that completion, whatever caused this conflict, really put a lot of fear. I think you've had to deal with a lot of fear. And that's what you've actually brought forward with yourself, was this anxiety, this fear, because it felt, it wasn't anything you could control. And it came in gangbusters, double whammy, and really kind of stopped you in your tracks, made you, well, just like he's sitting there, all of a sudden you felt like, damn, I just got to clamp down. I got to shut down my life and hold it here. Otherwise it's getting away from me. I can't control it anymore. And that's what it feels like here. Like you felt like you were all in control and everything was going really good. And then just boom, boom, quick. And that brought on the fear, this lack of, oh my God, what's going on in my life? I don't have any control over this. And so I'm going to hold tight, just hold tight for dear life. That's what I feel like. That's what I'm feeling for the relevant past. I'm looking at your current situation. Knight of Cups, action coming in. So something with the heart. 9 of Pentacles. Well, that's milestones, achievements. So it feels like that financially, you're fine health-wise. Your physical world's doing very well. Right in the center, Page of Cups. See, we got 3 pages here. 4 pages. Okay, I'll get to that. once again, message of the heart coming in, possibly a change in direction. With the King of Wands looking right at it, right at that page. So, you know, very much a strong energy is surrounding you. The last card is the Five of Pentacles. And so that's once again feeling left out in the cold, you know, just kind of miserable, this card, you know. And I think that that's because you actually brought that forward with you. So in your current situation, there's still that hanging on and holding on to this hesitance, this little bit of fear going on. But it's illusionary, it's transitionary, it's it's going to take time, but you need to release it. You need to release that, because fear is a bitch, man. Fear is what just stops everybody, you know, and you just can't progress if everything that's motivating you, what you're thinking, what you're saying, what you're doing is motivated by fear. You're screwed. So it looks like to me in your current situation now you are going to get a message. There is that page, and you've got all 4 pages. So there's so much information going to come that has been coming at you, came at you in your past, is coming at you now, and it's going to come in your future here. There's the messenger. So there's going to be big change. You're on the cusp of some big change. Huge. Potential future. Queen of Pentacles, okay? Fabulous, you know. She's happiness, but if you look at her, and this is what I'm feeling, this once again, look how she's just staring at that coin. It's kind of myopic, which is the same thing like this guy up here, just being too tight, too rigid, too holding on to things that out of fear, being afraid to step out of that. Because then you got the Queen of Wands, you know, and she is a very strong, badass queen. Next to the Page of Pentacles, once again, you know, this messenger coming in to change your direction, and you're changing your direction in every aspect of your life. Now there is a sneaky snake, potentially in the future. You got the little thief here, the lying, cheating, stealing kind of jerko. So keep an eye out for that. But right next to the Emperor. So you got the King of Kings. So it will stop it. With that on the bottom. 2 queens. Let me look down here. Yeah, you definitely not healthy, but holding on to something with a huge change happening out of control. It's really, really scary. Definitely transitions, but a lot of physical work. Absolutely. Okay, I'm glad I saw that. Yes, and this is expressing all of that. You're going through a rough time. I really feel this is heavy duty stuff going on. And it feels like, okay, I just heard too many people are in your head. You're listening to too much. You're being, like I was, bombarded. You're being bombarded. And instead of helping you, it's hindering you because it's too much. And so once again, there's that shutdown effect. You know, yeah, too much. I can't, you know, you can't process. And you're getting hit from all sides. You're getting hit in heart, mind, health, body, you know, finances, everything. You're boom, 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 boom. It's really been slamming you pretty intensely. I think that's been your whole life. I just heard it's your whole life story. It's your life story that you have these really intense transitional changes in your life that just they're like explosions almost. At least we didn't get the Tower card here, but that's why I'd love to dig more here. We need more info. But this is definitely a cautionary tale here, okay? There's something you've got to let go of. There's something you've got to let go of, to release, so you can progress, because right now you are stagnant as hell. You are stuck. I hope that makes sense to you, but it feels like that's what I'm looking at here, that there's been so much hitting you that you're just overwhelmed, and it's made you just pump the brakes and stop and hold tightly, and you're not progressing. You're not being able to move forward because you're overwhelmed right now. But there is light at the end of the tunnel, and you do have the stability card on the bottom here. Oh, and right behind that, the victory card. It will completely change my life in every way. Doctors. Okay. Yeah, but wands. Question authority. Be your own advocate. This is what it's screaming to me, is that you need to be your own advocate, that you're getting hit with so much that you need to kind of let that go, push it aside, and come back to you and be your own advocate. Take care of yourself, because right now it's so overwhelming. You're just stuck. You're just dead in your tracks. And it's no way to be. And I think you've probably gone through this very cyclically throughout your life. And then you have these major changes. I'm just a little concerned. That's why I keep hearing, just question it. Don't take everything for, as it is, see. Okay, thank you. It said, read between the lines. She said, read between the lines. You need to learn to read between the lines, because not everybody has your best interests at heart. A lot of people have their best interests at heart, and they want to reflect onto you what they want to get for themselves. And that's what it feels like. A lot of this is what's been going on for you, is that people are, oh God, there goes again. There goes the chills. Okay, so I think this is poignant. There's been a lot of unfriendly persuasion. Is that a good way to put it? That hasn't been in your best interest, but it feels like you've got a really big heart, and I think you've been taken advantage of. And it appears that that's why you even got stuck, because it was just too hard, too much going on. So these outside influences, yeah, I could see that too. Absolutely. I think that's where the advocacy comes in. You need to be your own advocate. You need to be independently researching. You've got to get unstuck, girl. You've got to get unstuck, because this is just not doing anything for you right now. And I don't know if this is a pattern in your life, but it does feel like something that needs to be broken, something you need to let go of, because it's not helping you. It's not helping you. You're remaining stuck. And even these two queens here, they're looking away from each other. So there's disunity, disjointed. You're disjointed right now. There's too much. I keep hearing that. There's just too much. And that's why you've kind of gotten to the standstill. Wonderful. Good. Yeah, I could feel it intensely, honey. You were firing on me, because that was the first time today that I got that whole cold adrenaline. So you're very powerful. You're very powerful. I think you don't even realize how powerful you are. Me time, girl. Me time. Take care of you. Be your own advocate. That's what I'm saying here, because there's been too much static, too much going on, that it's caused confusion and just made you halt, made you stop. And no, you need to progress. You need to move forward. We all do. And that's my advice to you. You need to be kinder to you. Make yourself the priority. Make yourself the priority, because you're too generous. You're too generous. Yeah, thank you. They said that you will do for someone else before you'll do for yourself. And that's not working anymore. It's been a great path. It's been a great road that you've followed, but you've ran into the obstacles now. You've hit that wall. And I know you mentioned things about doctors and stuff. Well, that's why I really feel like this advocacy that you need to do for yourself, because I don't. This probably sounds really shitty, but I did work in the medical field for years, and it's a business. It's a business. It's just medical biz. So not all doctors, I used to see bill padding all the time, just charging up more stuff, giving the extra junk that people don't really need because they're trying to fill their pockets. So have a discerning eye. Chronic scary issues. Yeah, boy, am I feeling it, honey. Boy, am I feeling it. So definitely, and with all these pages here, there's need for change. There's absolutely a need for change, and it's only going to happen when you let go of something that you're hanging on way too tight. And now that you're saying this, with these pentacles here, it does have to do. It feels like, how many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we got a lot of pentacles here, so it could very well be health. It feels like it, but it's 5, 9. But you're moving forward. You are progressing. You're not going backwards. So to me, the message here is self-advocacy. Look out for yourself. Don't let so much bombardment from other people, because not everybody's honest and true and loving and really gives a shit about you. Some people just want to fill their pocketbook. So be careful about that, because it is a very strong energy around you. Yeah, so that's all. I believe that's the message. Is take care of yourself. Make yourself the priority for a change, honey. Make yourself the priority. Let's see what the crows got to say.
I think she really needed to hear that. She's vibing in the chat for sure.
Good. Let's see if the final message from the universe. What do my crows have to say? Oh, I'm getting that.
Basically, everyone's afraid of me, she said.
I don't know why they would be. I don't feel that at all. It's probably because you're powerful. Because
I'm feeling like I identify with Pinzer a lot.
Yeah, I do too.
I have
chronic pain.
I have a lot of long-term chronic things that I need to work on. You know what I mean?
I hate doctors.
And, and one of my chronic things is medical, and it's a syndrome.
I'm getting old.
Doctors, well, this I caught it like 13 years ago. It was an illness, with blood tests and all that stuff. There was all that. And anyway, it's something that it hangs on for a long time. And
so it's a chronic condition.
It's a chronic physical condition.
Scavenge.
Melissa.
She got scavenged. Didn't we get that for somebody else earlier?
For me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's right. Now, what was that? The crow searches for anything, even the smallest crumb of food. Although insight might be gained and scavenging can promote brain development, the crow's attention is on an area that may not yield the greatest reward. See? Scavenge suggests that you may be settling for less because it is easy. Oh my God, what did I say? You're holding on to something too tight, because probably that's your comfort zone, Your attention may be on a situation that holds little promise, yet at the same time, you are hoping to find some source of nourishment or value. That's what we got here.
She said struggling actually happening now, being left behind by healthcare help.
Nice.
Yeah.
Sweet. Mm-hmm. Aren't they wonderful? Since you
Isn't healthcare fun? God.
Perfect.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I always seem to fall through the cracks, and it's like I've been waiting for injection for 4 months to put me into early menopause for the second time. It's like, you fall through the cracks, and it's like you don't matter to them.
They call it health care insurance. It's really money care insurance.
No, it is. It's a biz. That's why I quit working.
Yeah, right. Exactly. It
really irritated me. It just irritated me so bad because I was doing billing and all that stuff, and I was also, around a lot of patients. I worked in pediatrics too, and you'd have these young parents coming in, and I felt like they were being taken advantage of.
Mm-hmm.
And it just,
Yeah.
like I said, it's health business. It's health business.
Exactly.
Mhm.
They just get to charge more because they have to go to a lot of schooling. But don't say we don't need them. Don't say there's not good ones. I don't want any hate mail for that. But it's just, this is the reality of the situation for you.
Mhm.
But you've got a tough haul here. There's a tough haul here going on. And the biggest thing that just screams at me though is the self advocacy and taking care of yourself and really checking your sources and independently looking at things. Just don't take anybody at face value, because like I said, not everybody cares.
Isn't it interesting that healthcare is one of the things that
I hope that helps.
they don't have a guarantee on it or your money back. There's none of that, is there?
Well, and they want return business. If you think about it, it's a return business thing. They don't want to cure your ass. They want you to come back.
Yeah, there's a lot of truth to there.
It's like Munchausen to keep you sick.
Seriously. I mean, it really is. They're there to make profit. They're there to make profit. So, that's why I said I quit working in the field, because I just got too damn disgusted with it.
Chad, have we dropped Bobbi's new channel link?
Oh yeah, I didn't even say anything about that.
It's in the description, but I will drop
thank you.
it once again right here.
Drop it
All right,
We have a
thanks.
new channel.
I'm
And
starting it on April Fool's Day. Will be my first one.
Oh.
I think that's appropriate, actually. And then I'll be doing a daily reading, word of the day, and then I will do, like a monthly overview for just the fire, all the different signs, and you'll see. I mean, it's a work in progress, but since I've been doing this and studying and following people for over 5 years now, I've got a good idea on what I want to do, and what I can do, all that good stuff. But so I appreciate that.
yeah, that's going to be
Yeah,
awesome.
it's my YouTube channel. It's Earth and Water Tarot.
Thank you, Chad.
Yeah, and then her website also. She's got a website too. Make sure you.
Yeah, and
go to her website.
earthandwatertarot.com. And that's where you can get a lot of info. That's where my bigger bio, all that stuff is in there. I've got a lot of testimonials in there from people, stuff, standard.
Well, once again, you've been unbelievably gracious with your time. We really appreciate having you here.
Thank you, Bobbi.
I love doing it. It's
You are the
so
best.
wonderful. And I appreciate you giving me this format. And I love that you were my first subscriber, Chad.
Yeah, that was awesome.
I know. I was like, yay, Chad.
I'm like, oh my god, I can be the first one here.
Yeah.
Very good.
So,
Guys, before we wrap up, in about 35 minutes, my sister and Cassie's channel will be live. It's actually my sister's first case on the True Crime with Cassie and Molly. It's
awesome.
live on YouTube at 2 p.m. Eastern. Then after that, we've got Lynn Wallington. Oh, she's also on at 2 p.m. Eastern. Lynn Wallington on Spaced Out Radio. I'm not sure who she has on today, but she is live at 2
I think
p.m.
it's
Eastern.
Spaghetti Lee.
Okay, cool. Oh, sweet. Spaghetti Lee. And then, well, it says Spaghetti Lee is on at 4 p.m. Eastern. So I'm not sure. But anyway, go check out Spaghetti Lee today and Spaced Out Radio, Lynn Wallington. Also at 9 p.m. Eastern, we have two-topic, I don't know if it's topless or not, but two-topic Topless Tuesdays over at UFO Garage. Check them out at 9 p.m. Eastern, 10 p.m. Central. And, that one time I was abducted by aliens, they've got Bobbi's Cryptid Corner on today, and also a special guest with Connor.
Yep,
Bigfoot and Don
Connor.
is going to be on. That's at 9:30 p.m. Eastern, 6:30 p.m. Pacific. And also we had Alien Girl on today. She's on every morning at 7 a.m. Eastern, 4 a.m. Pacific. Make sure to check her out every morning and follow that channel with Lynn Wallington's Rebellious Ufology every morning at 8 a.m. Eastern. If anybody else has anything else to plug, go ahead.
Yes. Can I plug the reboot of the JoJo Bone Show?
Absolutely.
The YouTube version.
The YouTube version of the JoJo Bone Show.
We're moving upstairs. Moving on up to
Moving
the
on
east
up.
side. The deluxe apartment in the sky.
Well, we can't wait for that. When's that going to be, JoJo?
You know, and so you guys have to help me out with the times. Let's see, it's okay, 6, 5, 4, and 3, right? So it's
3, 5, and 6.
3, 5. Yeah, if you start that right. Okay.
Yeah, if you
now
skip
you're
Mountain Town.
confusing me. Okay.
Justice
3
for Mountain
Pacific.
Time.
3,
5 Central, 6 Eastern.
Justice for Mountain Time.
I can't wait.
6 Eastern. That's
It's gonna
right.
It's going to be
With a cast of thousands. That's all I'm
Oh,
going to say.
yeah.
A cast of a
Definitely.
parade of stars.
I can't wait to see what
Parade of
happens.
stars.
It's going to be
Just wait till you see this,
unbelievable.
folks.
I'm telling you.
New
YouTube will never be the same.
and
Yeah, I'll
approved.
tell you. It's going to be a
Improved.
parade of stars.
All right, guys. Thanks a lot for having a great show today, and we will see you on Thursday with Eddie Haskell. Thursday.
Love you all. Thank you so much.
Love you guys. Peace.
Peace, love, blessings to all.
Cheers,
Thanks, you
everybody.
guys.
It sound right, boys.